speak towards me? We'll send someone in.
I don't need to dream with my eyes closed, and I find no sense in following others' roads to destinations that nobody knows. If it is right for you, life and roll. 'Cause when you roll out, you feel empty. If you were bold, God, it's all about the journey. So you say you must sit and trust when you wait. You struggle with the lucidity of your state. So take a breath at the moment when you wait. Stop and realize and forever remain. Lucid in your waking day. No one can take your dreams away. Lucid in your waking day. No one can take your dreams away.
Good morning. Happy Tuesday. Good morning, everybody. Hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey, Spudler, Southern Gal, Lindsay. Hey, Ryan. Hey, Reese's Cup, Okie. Yep. Hey. Good morning. Sophie. Chicken's out there trying to lay her egg in the pot, and my big dog's not liking it. Good morning, Kate the Great. Hello, 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 hello. Yeah, don't forget to hit the like on your way in. Let's get me in the algorithm. Ha! Got him. Anyways, I just want everybody to know if you have messaged me on Discord. Yep, I know I haven't responded to you yet, Queen Bella. I appreciate y'all so much. I am gonna get around to messaging you guys back. I have been I took a break the rest of the day yesterday. Well, actually, I didn't. I was listening to Ickadmill for a little bit, but I was like, just trying to stay away from really the drama of everything. And I was a little disrespected in somebody's chat that I've always had respect for. Um, and so I got a little upset last night, and I hid my channel because I was like, fuck this. I need a break. Let me get a week or two in and I'll come back. But then after getting all the love and talking to all my hippies in the Discord and um all the people on Granny Stream, oh my God, they sent me all the love. And it just really, I was like, you know what? And then I had a message from Grain and it said, do not let them stop you from doing what you love. And I was like, you know what? You're fucking right. You are right. So I struck my channel back up. So I made a rash decision. I'm very impulsive like that. But when you see today all the old videos, just know like that's what it is. I'm not trying to flood your timeline. It's just YouTube reinstating my videos, putting them back up because I took my you're okay, maniacs. We're getting there, girl. We're getting there. What I will say though is If you have a problem with the fact that I gave Dolly a chance to show me that he learned from the Georgia thing, because Dolly said over and over, I learned my lesson with the Georgia thing. I learned my lesson with the Georgia thing. I said, okay, well, how am I can't predict the future. What I can do is give that opportunity for change, give that grace for change. And there's no way I could know until the next situation happened, right? So then the Madeline thumbnails came about. They were distasteful. I did not like them. I made it known I didn't support that shit. And then this has happened with Sebastian. I still like Dolly. Nobody can make me not like Dolly. I just don't support some of the shit that he's doing. And I'm going to review some of it, but I'm going to do it in a more respectful way than how I used to review Dolly and Bullhorn and them. Like, you can say, hey man, I don't like this shit, without fucking tearing them down all the way. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I don't look at his Patreon, maniacs. But he said he learned his lesson. Like, I was like, okay, let's give this a chance. Obviously, I don't see him doing the exact same thing he did in Georgia, but right now his pride is hurt and he's tripping the fuck out. And it don't look good. Hey, rapper. Good morning, Roro. I agree, Melissa. And as long as I make it known that I ain't with it, then I'm not going to crucify anybody just because YouTubers want me to. That's just not who I am. I don't carry that hate in my heart. If you want to tell me I patted them on the ass and got along with them, then so be it. Tell me I patted them on the ass and got along with them. But the point I'm trying to make is, if me patting him on the ass and getting along with him, allowing him the grace to show that he has changed, if that is a problem for you, then you are the problem for this society. Period. And that's all I'll say about that. And take some blood pressure medication also, because you are getting way too torqued up about shit. What we talked about the other day was Smiley's World. I think that's her name. And how she was putting out these, like, she did the interview with Sebastian's parents, Chris. We are going to get to the Dolly thing. We're going to go over Dolly. We're going to go over JLR. But this is what I was going over the other day when I was supposed to go live that night, and I didn't get a chance to. So we're going to pick up where we left off. I want to show y'all what a legit interview looks like. And then I'm going to show you Smiley showing her ass because she didn't get that interview first. Don't come in here yelling at me, Gail. I'm being super respectful. Don't come in here yelling at me. I will not tolerate that. Dolly is out actually looking. What is anyone else doing? Dolly is looking in the same. If we're going to go there, Dolly's looking in the same fucking area that's already been searched. Every square inch of it within a 5-mile radius. What does he think he's going to find in the dumpsters? In the construction site that law enforcement and other volunteers have already searched? That law enforcement trailed behind to the landfill? It is Truth Hurts. Oh, I was about to say, Gail, don't come doing that. I'm being nice. He was. That's what I'm saying. He was like, I'm out here looking. I was like, no, you're not. It's 9:30, and you're still. Well, actually, it was 9:00. I was like, and you're still fucking sitting here. He wants people to give him ideas. Yeah, and the problem is, here's what it comes down to. The problem is Dolly didn't research enough or make himself aware enough before he went out there. Because just before he left the Cajun Navy, he can be mad at him all he wants, but I mean, and I think somebody came in and told him this in his live. Hold on. The Cajun Navy put this out. We need the social media world to do their thing and help us organize volunteers to come help. Give us 24 hours. Yesterday, when Dolly was there, yesterday, when JLR was there, was still in the 24-hour window. It was from the night that they thought they found something in the woods that JLR was filming. It was from that evening to today. A small group of search dogs will narrow down today an area in question from Saturday. Boom. There you go. We want y'all back, but for now, let's regroup, get organized, share resources, and bring Sebastian home to his family. This search will not be easy, but it will be successful in the end. Trust the process, trust the dang process. Now let's go bring Sebastian home. Go to www.unitedcajunnavy.org to sign up to volunteer, which means that website's going to tell you what areas they're searching. Please keep comments positive and not bashing law enforcement or others. Then there's this one. The search for Sebastian continues. Just to be clear, we need volunteers. There is a method to the madness, and volunteers will help law enforcement find Sebastian. United Cajun Navy has brought in search dogs since Saturday, and we will bring in more. Recently, online social media groups were walking around through areas with no set plan other than live streaming, quote unquote, searching, with no set organized plan of action. He is talking about JLR. Let me pull up the video. Let me find it. I don't even really have to let you watch it. I can just show you. Let me hide this for a second. I'll show you this.
They're searching along the railroad tracks. This is between Rockland Recreation Center. Which should be leading the charge. They should be handing out flyers. They should be coordinating. We're out here. We got a wild turkey back. Canvass the area, scan the area.
Okay, so let's see. That was one. This is one. This is the one I was watching. Let's see.
No problem. No problem. Yes, sir.
Huh? At the gate, if you're going to come, there is a gate. Power line.
Now, this is federal property that nobody had permission to be on.
But they'll let you in. Just say you were part of the search. They'll let you in. Any tip, folks? Tip king.
Okay, so you get the idea. This is what they are referring to in this message. Although beneficial, some of these searches were crossing onto federal restricted property and individuals' private property without permission, causing issues. But some county officials have raised concerns over the volunteer searches in regards to safety, resident complaints over trespassing, searchers possibly compromising evidence that may surface, and maintaining the integrity of the case in regards to so much being broadcast live on social media, i.e., questioning potential witnesses, finding an impartial jury, etc. They're thinking ahead, they're thinking long term. As a reminder to these people searching live, let's get together. Let's not live stream search efforts constantly. It's about finding Sebastian, not likes and shares. We are asking these groups to stand down 24 hours to allow us to get an organized grid plan of action and proper permissions to search, including coordinating with the federal government to such federal properties. We are also asking anyone who has previously searched for Sebastian to send United Cajun Navy a message with results and or advice and concerns. United Cajun Navy asks that anyone who is involved or wants to be involved in the search for Sebastian to send us a message, and let's organize and bring Sebastian home to his family. Some of the search areas on federal property is in an area that was heavily destroyed from recent tornadoes and wind damage. These areas need to be thoroughly combed in an organized manner with proper permissions, leaving no stone unturned. Now, all this was posted before Dolly went out there. The fact is, the Cajun Navy was requested to come out there. So they go out there, and now what's the other one? EquiSearch has also teamed up with the Cajun Navy. Okay. So, I mean, I understand Dolly felt like we're going to go over it, but Dolly felt like one of the guys yesterday was rude to him because he was sitting in his car. This guy approached him and was like, I don't give a fuck what you're doing here. You need to go. I get it. He could have handled it way better than that. So I get Dolly being upset about that. But don't let it affect your pride so much, Dolly, that you just keep on about that and lose focus on what you're actually there for. So let's go over. We're just going to play a tiny part of Duchess's channel. If anybody has that link, can you please drop it? This is the first interview that the parents did. Now, Dietz has been doing lives going over the interviews in order from beginning to end or current. So I'm not going to play this whole thing. If you want to see the rest of it, the link's there. Click it, go watch her, give her a like, sub up. But this is how you do an interview. Hold on.
Them coming up on panel. So if you guys will please welcome Sebastian's parents to the live stream. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate you joining us.
You're welcome.
We had a really good conversation today, and I appreciate you being willing to talk to me about Sebastian going missing. So I guess I will just kind of start out with tell me what happened the day that Sebastian went missing. I know that his mom said that he was having a good day. He had had a great weekend. So do you want to walk us through what that looks like again for everybody?
He did have a really good weekend, actually.
Okay, now here's what we're going to do.
When we come home,
because the point in this is I want you to see how focused around Sebastian this interview is. So we're going to skip around.
Right around midnight.
Mm-hmm. Anything, if Sebastian were listening to this live stream right now, if you knew that he was out there, what would you want to tell him?
that we love you when to come home.
I mean, it's pretty simple. This boy has a very large family that everybody is asking the question, where?
and I'm checking cars as they come through the drive-through every day.
Only lifelong dream. Christmas, what do you want for Christmas? I want friends. Birthday, I want friends. Anything that he could do to get a friend, he would love to do it, which is potentially dangerous because that could open up doors if for somebody to say, I'll be your
Absolutely.
friend, and potentially cause harm.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Are we forgetting, not we, because it ain't me, but are some of these creators forgetting that these parents could possibly have nothing to do with it, and that this boy could have been lured out of the house by contact with somebody the parents didn't know about, because kids be sneaky, and taken? Imagine, because I you're not supposed to do this, but sometimes it's needed. Put yourself in these parents' positions, because I cannot imagine me and Tony going to bed, sleeping overnight, waking up, and finding Kaden gone. I could not imagine, especially knowing that we had nothing to do with it. So now not only am I missing my fucking child, but I've got YouTube creators and TikTok creators condemning me. Could you imagine how that would feel? Or are we just going to stay selfish and only worry about what's bringing the views?
Kim Holmes asked if there's any cameras in the area, and I did see, Kim, that they were asking for people that had any Ring doorbell footage or any businesses that had camera footage. Talk to us about that, Chris. We did speak about that briefly earlier, about the people getting all the footage, but they haven't found anything.
Our entire neighborhood and surrounding neighborhoods have voluntarily and with generosity given up any video footage that they've got. I mean, they have let the apartments come in and view and monitor.
So
as
true,
far as cameras,
Toasty.
green kind of kid, he is from a distance. Not there was only one phone.
Let's see. The divers, have they found any possible leads? I know that I heard that there was a possible pond that they were draining. You did tell.
Oh yeah, I mean, young man has a very eclectic taste in music.
Single Mom, that's your favorite song too. Now, something I do want to ask you is, because I've been watching social media, because that's what I do. I share missing cases on lots of different social media platforms, and I was very disappointed when you told me that people were harassing you and attacking you. Is there anything of any involvement in Sebastian's disappearance? And I just wanted the public to be able to.
He's high functioning. I mean, he's fully able to hold a conversation, and
That's right, Leave It to Beaver. These are real people. Focus on the missing baby. Exactly. Thank you for being here, Miss Chewy. It's so good to see you. Right, but respectfully, I'm going to have to remove you from chat because it's a distraction. The family, the moderators can show you to the door. There's no need to announce your searching, and you can feel free to reach out if you would like me to. That's right, Leave It to Beaver. These are real people. Focus on the missing baby. Exactly. Thank you for being here, Miss Chewy. It's so good to see you. That's right. We all know that the child is in danger and needs to be home where he's safe, and that's all we need to know. I just want to make sure that people understand, like, this family is really going through it, and the focus needs to be on the child. So, and we just appreciate anyone that's able to get out there. Now, do they also have search dogs that have been out helping assist in the search?
Yes, ma'am. They have brought in dogs from various locations, from I believe from even other states as well as other areas within the state. So it is deeply, deeply being checked.
Okay, I'm going back over here. I see David Bryant's left another comment in chat. Okay, gotcha. We'll keep searching, praying for your families. I just posted multiple pictures from what my dog has found searching, and you can feel free to reach out if you would like me to search anywhere. So it sounds like David may have some search dogs.
Oh, he keeps saying that he didn't, Granny.
Himself. David, if you want to send me an email.
Also, Granny, I want to thank you and your chat. I want next time you go live. I know I was in there and I thanked them, but just thank them for all their love and support. That really... it really meant everything.
Or reach out to me with Facebook Messenger if you have any information that you would like for me to pass on to the family. I'll be more than happy to do that, and we appreciate that so very much. Jennifer Jennings, thank you for being here. Jennifer says, how long has he been married to the mom? Isn't he Seth's son? Who is searching for this boy, mom, dad, or who? Well, it sounds like there's a lot of people involved, including the mother, the father, the stepfather, and law enforcement. When you say how long has he been married to the mom, are you referring to Chris on panel? Julio, thank you so much for being here. Chris always treated my girls and son with nothing but kindness when we worked together. Thank you. Thank you so much for being here, Julio. I know that probably means a lot to him. That's right, Jennifer. I think everybody is searching. It doesn't sound like there's any animosity with anybody that's going on here. So, and please be respectful in the chat. If you want to come in here and attack the family, the moderators can show you to the door. There's no need to announce your departure. Light and Sound says, I pray he wasn't being bullied at school. I imagine classmates who knew him have been interviewed.
Okay. So you get the gist. I wanted to play that part because it's brought up on Smileys. Thank you, maniacs. You get the gist. The whole interview, minus one, maybe two questions. If you go back and you rewatch the whole interview, everything of who laughing? Rapper? Who are you talking about, baby? There is no impersonation of United Cajun Navy. There are different sectors. They branch off. There are different groups that use the same name, minus a word or two that may be different. Yeah, who cares if that's who you're talking about, rapper? Who cares if the mom is laughing? It's on. Oh, okay. Well, let's go look at that really quick. Let's go look at that real quick. Since it was brought up in the chat, I don't want people to be confused. Yeah, okay. See, please do your due diligence when donating. This is the organization searching from what I can tell. There are many with a similar name being shared. Absolutely. United Cajun Navy. Let's click on it because I want to make sure I can see everything. Okay. Who is the United Cajun Navy? Who is the United Cajun Navy? So there's just so many different sectors of the United Cajun Navy. Get involved, donate supplies, monetary donation, volunteer, deployments. This is the website where you can sign up to volunteer. Thank you, Tracy. This is the website that you need to go to if you want to sign up to volunteer. Contact, featured news, deployments, hurricane deployments, help support Ukraine, search and rescue, coat drive, coronavirus response. Ooh, I said it. So yeah, thank you, Tracy. I appreciate that. So let's hop on back over here. What you just seen on Duchess's live was questions pertaining specifically to Sebastian. Like, there was maybe one or two that were directed towards the parents, but a lot of the questions were wanting to know what Sebastian was like, what he enjoyed, what he didn't enjoy, just trying to get a feel of, like, you know, where people could search if they were looking for this child. That was a real interview. The interview we watched the other day by this woman was completely focused on Chris. Never Sebastian. She said time and time and time again, we're here for Sebastian. But yet her whole interview was to Chris. This live was done right after Duchess's live. She pitches a fit. Let's watch.
Okay, thank you. Got some sleep. Okay.
And I barely had time to check my phone this morning. I made one phone call this morning. Let's just hear this. Hold on. I know y'all like.
So she made one phone call. She called the TBI, and she is so proud of herself. Let's just keep going. You're not going to be able to understand it, but it's basically them telling her they ain't got no information for her.
This morning. Y'all can hear me good, right? Just kiss the hubs goodbye and enjoying coffee. Good, Nico. Nothing like some good coffee. I could put my smiley face head down, but I don't know. I might. I really need a shower. I really do. I think I still got some makeup on. I don't even know, girl. We're going to talk about it this morning.
Yes, I am. I hate to bother you. This is not an emergency, right? Okay, thank you.
Melissa, that's very possible, but Dolly and JLR are calling the actual United Cajun Navy out for scamming. So that's spreading misinformation. They're not the ones that's doing the scamming. It's the other ones. It's just so dangerous, man. So messed up.
Sebastian Rogers, and I was just trying to see if there was any updates. I noticed that the parents, or the stepdad and the mom had spoken on that YouTube last night, and I don't know if y'all were aware of that or not, but anyway, I'm not sure. Okay, so is there any updates from the law enforcement? I'm just trying to find out. Nothing that I'm aware of. They're still just searching for him.
Nothing that I'm aware of. They're still just searching for him. The interview she's referring to when she says that the parents did an interview the night before is the interview on Duchess's.
They haven't. No, there's nothing new that the public doesn't know. Okay, are you taking any searches from the public right now? Like, no, not yet. It's still just law enforcement right now. Okay, and is anybody suspects? This is just the only question that I have because of the interview last night. Like, has anybody been cleared? I know they haven't publicly come out and said anybody suspects, but
I gotta watch it, Granny. I gotta watch it. I haven't seen it yet.
I just dispatched for them. I have no idea what any of that information.
I haven't seen it yet, but I heard him bring it up a couple of times this morning. Because I was getting prepared for this live stream, so I'm gonna definitely go look.
Okay, who would I talk to about that? I'm not sure. It hasn't got to the public.
Hey, Alex, can y'all drop Alex's link, please?
Okay. But they would come out. The law enforcement would come out and say, "Hey, everybody, or the parents, or whoever, anybody." They would come out and publicly say, "These people have been cleared, right?" Yes, I think so. Yes. Okay, and that hasn't been done, right? To your knowledge, right? Not to my knowledge. I'm not sure. Like I said, I know whatever the news is. So okay.
Hey, Jeannie. Thanks, babe.
Yeah, we know that.
No. They haven't found him.
I'm just saying they haven't come out and said
they haven't found anybody, honey.
Not, suspects or not suspects or whatever at this time. Correct. Right. They don't have any suspects at this time. Okay. All right. Thank you very much. Okay.
Thank you, Queen Bella.
Thank you. Bye.
Good morning, Duchess.
No. They haven't found anybody, honey. Okay, I know y'all were waiting on Smiley. Everybody's talking about this name creator has a lot to say. This name creator has a lot to say. This
Duchess. Listen, this is vile as fuck. Y'all might not find it a huge deal. I find it a huge deal because Duchess is over here just doing interviews with the parents, a legit interview that went wonderfully and gave a lot of information. No bullshit surrounding it. And you got this woman being upset about it. Why would you be upset about that? Fuck your YouTube drama. That don't even matter when it comes to this.
Name creator has a lot to say. Smiley has some things to say this morning.
Yay.
Oh, and let me show you. Well, I'll show you that in a minute. One of my mods, don't let me forget, I have an email to show y'all as well. Because I have some things
Thank
to say.
you, True Texan. Love you, man.
Please drop Trev's link.
Thank you for joining, Duchess.
From the very beginning. Good morning, Lolly. I have said from the very beginning in every one of these, Trev Time has put a lot of hard work in this case. And I want everybody to succeed. And Trev has worked so hard on this case. And
hey, Christopher.
Y'all continue to go over and please, and I'll say it every time, he's on this case 24/7. 24/7. When nobody else is. When nobody else is on this case or any other true crime, Trev Time is always there. I'm so freaking sick I'm just sick and tired of people using people. That's all. That's all I'm gonna say about that. That's all. I hope that this case does not turn into a coddling.
Oh, but it is. Oh, but Smiley, it is. Because I'm going to coddle the fuck out of these parents. Period.
Like the farm did, Don and Candace, as far as everybody's going to get the fucking block, the boot, and don't talk about these parents and who, what the fuck ever else, and can't have your opinions. I'm just saying.
You can have your opinions, but it's super irresponsible. Opinions and rumors are different. It's super irresponsible to put out rumors like the one Brittany J put out recently, allegedly with Brittany J said, maybe he was in the pull-ups because of SA. Bitch. Are you for real? Nah, bruh. That's very possible, but why would you put that out here? There's been no indication of that.
That's no shade towards nobody. First of all,
thank you, Queen Bella, for dropping Maniac.
The parents have not, as you heard, been cleared of nothing. First of all, nobody.
Southern Gal, thank you, baby. Thank you for the gifted memberships. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Welcome to the Hippie Hut, man. Let's vibe.
Welcome to all new members. All opinions are welcome here as long as you have them respectfully. And as long as my opinion differs, you still respect me. Like, it's a two-way street here. Okay? Let's keep it going.
Has been named suspects and nobody has been cleared of a suspect. They do not come out in the public yet and said there has been foul play as of
Hey, Grandma,
yet.
thank you.
You know, Nico, you gonna make me say it, ain't you?
You gonna make me say it. You gonna make me say it. Oh my God.
Well, let me just say it. You gonna make me say it, ain't you? You gonna make me say it, ain't you? Let me tell you, people don't do much true crime. And then, all I'm gonna say is this, and I'm not trying to fucking be mean.
Yes, you are.
I just woke up and haven't had much coffee, and I'm not in a very good freaking mood. Okay, I'm not
There's
in a mood.
no
I'm not in the
excuse.
mood today. I'm not mad at nobody, but I'm not in a mood. If I was mad at somebody, oh, I would really be mad. I woke up on the wrong side of the bed this morning. But if you want to be famous,
We'll go back to sleep.
if you want to be famous and you want to start doing shit for clicks, views, and likes,
Now she's referring to Duchess here.
and you want to be noticed, you're noticed because guess what? I sent your whole interview like I do mine sometimes, like the one I had with Don Wells. You're noticed, baby, because I sent your whole interview when it was over last night to Brandon Carter of the Sheriff's Department up there. He was asking for where you shared mine for the video. They were asking for the video for the to go back to Sunday through Monday if anybody had any video. Well, I sent them your video where you contacted the parents, where you had them on your stage last night on your live. And Brandon Carter wrote me back and said, "Thank you."
What does she think she's got here? This is so weird. It's creepy. It's weird. It's cringy. Who gives a fuck? Duchess did nothing wrong. That was such a good interview, Smiley. What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? What it comes down to is envy and jealousy. And why would you be envious or jealous of Duchess having these parents come and do an interview on her panel, a respectable interview? Why would you be jealous of an interview with good information about Sebastian? Why?
So this is a very, 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 very much needed thing. Do you know that I'm thinking that was very helpful that they were up there?
Thank you, yeah.
Because the night before, especially, we already knew before you took him up there and he gallivanted around about, oh, I did go out there with the news crew and I did tell them. All he did was verify what he did without verifying what he did. Because I already knew yesterday morning he went out there with a gun and run the news crew off, but he didn't say that. He tried to be calm, cool, and collected about what he actually really fucking did. He also was very controlling, Chris, I'm talking about the stepfather, about what he did, about controlling his wife while he was conveniently out of town working, sound familiar, on the phone with her. and she fell asleep on the couch at a certain time, and he had to hours later tell her to wake up and go to bed and go get in the bed. I fall asleep in here, nobody comes and gets me. Who does that?
Who cares? They were on the phone and she was dozing off. This mother is not only working but going to school for business management. She had been studying that night. Who cares if after she studied, she was on the phone with Chris, they was chit-chatting it up until she dozed off? Who gives a shit? Why is that weird to you? Why do you care for it to even be weird to you or not? It's the fact that you care and think it's weird is weird to me. How about that?
Aurora, you want me to say it? It was Duchess. Not see her channel.
Oh, it was Duchess. Duchess, did y'all not see her channel?
Not see it. It was Duchess. Duchess.
Oh,
y'all
crazy.
seen the interview.
Crazy.
Because nobody really watches that channel, really. I don't know. I'm not being mean.
See? Why? Because nobody really watches that channel? I don't know. I'm not being mean. Yes, you are, bitch. You being a bitter old bitch is what you're doing. And it don't look good.
I'm not being mean.
You should not be an advocate. I know you claim to be for the children. Girl. Because if you was for the children, you would respect and appreciate that interview. You would put your feelings personally about Duchess to the side and be grateful for the information received from that interview.
I'm pissed right now.
This is Smiley's world.
Granny. I'm more pissed because
she's
more pissed because
she was part of the Summer Wells chaos.
She got up there, and just like Cal Lady, she thought she had gold in her hand. And she says, somebody asked, how long have you and the wife been married? Stopped her channel. Block everybody. You're not going to do them like this. That's personal. We're not going to do them like this. That has nothing to do with Sebastian. We don't know what 10 years down behind.
So y'all see, this is why I let that part play out where Duchess respectfully told that sub that they could leave. They didn't need to announce their departure. The mods could see, help them out the door. That's why I let that play a minute ago, because that's what she's referring to here.
Don't have to do with Sebastian. We don't know. We don't know. Why?
I agree, say no.
Why? Why are you going to coddle them? They may come out today. It's a weekday or tomorrow. They've searched their house over 10 times. He even told you in a calm voice because he tried to control the whole.
Y'all are the reason people like me and Duchess and Deets want to coddle these parents, because YouTube creators have found them guilty with zero inclination or evidence to support that. Who gives a shit if you don't like Chris, his opinion, his way of speaking, how rude or how brash he is? Who cares if you don't like that? Who cares if you don't like that he popped him on the ass with a belt one time years ago? Who cares? It doesn't make them guilty.
Whole situation. And I'm not trying to accuse them of anything. I'm trying to tell you how suspicious they are now becoming.
You, my dear, are suspicious. Okay? So now we're going to the next one. This one was 8 days ago. So the last one was about 3 or 4 weeks ago when Duchess did the interview. She pitched a fit about it. And I mean, on the last one, if I'm not mistaken, she still gets a little. Let me look before I play this next one. Okay. No, that the rest of it, I mean, she's still ranting and raving, but that was the big majority of it. So let's stay on this one. This is one from a few days ago where she's still tripping about shit. Let's get it popping.
Summer 1-800. Hello, Lolly, Diane, Angela, Robin, hello, Chloe, hello. You're not gonna get blocked over here, honey. We don't block over here. Doohickey, hello. We ain't gonna
Can't let it go, can you, girl? Can't let it
be
go.
blocking over here. Smile around and
That is her channel. If she felt like somebody asked something that was disrespectful or had nothing to do with Sebastian, she is more than welcome to block them.
find out. Smile around and find out. All opinions welcome over here. Hey, Lucy Cat, he's in a pod. Pam here. Chloe J, be careful what you wish for, honey. Y'all been after Smiley's ass for how long now? A week? You've been after.
Look.
You've been after this ass. You've been after this ass. Honey, you've been after this ass.
You are off your rocker, Smiley. Girl, unplug. Cancel. Delete. Backspace. Girl. Let's watch that again.
A week? You've been after this ass. You've been after this ass. Honey, you've been after this ass. You've been after this ass now for what, a week? Well, and Smiley been ignoring y'all. You want it?
Sit that thing down, girl.
Smiley got a headache listening to 2 hours worth of bullshit for the main character came on. Well, you just might get it now. I am live. Bye.
That was rude.
Somebody sleepwalking in my house.
Who cares? That was rude.
Hello. Angela said, well, that went south real quick. Hey, Lisa. Nothing. I just got a bad headache, that's all.
Hey,
I got a bad
Shambles.
headache and I feel like fuckery. Y'all see I don't have no titles in my show. I'm nauseated. I'm just nauseated because I don't like to mess with the freakery.
You're causing it. What do you mean you don't like to mess with the freakery? You're causing the freakery.
I don't like to mess with the freakery when I'm trying to do something important, when I'm trying to do important stuff. Hey, Millie! What y'all been doing? Hmm? Amy Lou, I see you, girl. Where you been? Hey, Miss Chewy. Peas in a pod. I was in the bushes and yikes on the great question about how she didn't see Sebastian in the kitchen. She wasn't prepared for that question. I think I got a headache from 2.5 hours of being vain. So vain. No, it's
Duchess, you're so vain, girl. You're so vain.
You're so vain. I bet you think the song is about you.
You're so jealous. I bet you think the song is about you. Don't you? Listen, the fact that you're jealous is weird.
Don't you. Y'all like that head banging shit?
Bro. Bitch is crazy.
Oh, God, I need some aspirin.
You need some help. Maybe Zoloft, Wellbutrin, lithium. I don't know.
Some aspirin. Peas in a pod.
Oh Lord.
I know. Peas, you're behind. I don't even know where to start.
Maybe a joint. Maybe some natural medicine. Some weed could do you good, girl.
I don't even want to have this live.
No, you don't. Shut it down.
Where's beautiful sunflower? Oh, someone asked, you ain't talking to me? Y'all know I don't pay no attention to my chat. First of all, the only reason that I'm having this live and the only reason I'm acknowledging anything, and I'm still not going to speak their name. That's what they want so bad. That's what they...
You already did it, girl. It's okay. We'll speak her name. Duchess.
Been wanting. Now I know what Ziggy's cards meant when they said, the watcher, somebody's watching you. And it looks like they want to see what you're going to do.
Holy
now I know what
Spirit
Ziggy's cards meant. Y'all drop
activate.
Ziggy's link. Y'all go see Empress Ziggy because they know what they're talking about. Somebody's watching you. They want to know what your next move is going to be.
Oh, hell. Now Ziggy knows what she's talking about. I know the problem here, guys. I figured it out. Y'all ready?
You gonna take that dick? You gonna take that dick, huh? I'm gonna pop off a piece of my dick.
Smiley, get laid, girl. Get laid. A lot of you miserable bitches out here.
Wait no longer, honey. 2 hours. 2 freaking hours. 2 hours. God, you must have been desperate. 2 hours. Somebody stood me up for 2 fucking hours. I'd be like, oh, God, we got to cancel this and go on to the next.
Would you? Would you, though? If somebody stood you up for 2 hours?
I'm gonna get it all up in your vag. Get it up in your vag with my dick. With my dick. Gonna put it in with my dick.
Whew.
No offense. But the only reason I'm going live, because I was going to be...
Were you?
Until no
For that clip, Tracy.
Until I really don't think it's fair. Until I don't think it's fair. I don't think it's fair. How was it fair? How was it fair that you took my question at the end, mine.
Are y'all hearing
my
this?
personal question? Isn't it bad enough that you have 2 other creators up there to run your show because you can't run your own show by yourself? God, I would have took another 2 hours if I thought I had to go up there and face 2 other people.
How dare you steal her question for the parents? Is this bitch really sitting here bitching about that? Oh, but it's about Sebastian, right, Smiley? Yeah, okay, bitch. All right, Jan, sure.
But
sure, Jan, sure.
Not only that, you took my question that I had in my live the other day,
Oh.
Dynamite clipped, and then you took it on yourself to go in Dynamite's.
Wiggity, wiggity, whack. Listen, look at her.
I asked him, look, basically what I said was, okay, is there...
Look at her pouting.
He wasn't there. Was there okay, I forgot how I asked it, but I was just like, is there ever any way, like, that you ever doubted your wife? Like, basically that's what I wanted to know. Like, did you ever have any doubt towards your wife? He wasn't there. And then they made me edit it. I forgot how they made me edit. Y'all might think that's rude. Well, he don't mind going in the group and answering all these questions. You know what I'm saying? But they won't allow it, so I messaged him. We'll see. If you hear me, Chris, you got a message. Go check your spam box or whatever it is. It's a legit question. I think it's a legit question. I mean, that's what I think. Don Wells come out. If you think about it, Don Wells come out, and Don Wells said, Candace didn't do nothing. Candace is, and so it don't matter what I think, and it don't matter whatever. I want to know what he's supposed to be 3.5 hours away. I want to know what he thinks. She was the last one there with him.
Hello to everybody coming
bringing all this
in.
down on you, and you're having to answer for her, and all this. Was there ever any doubt in your mind that maybe, I mean, she's bringing all this on you? I mean, I just want to know what his thoughts are. He could either say yes, no way, or, well, there was some doubt, but no way. Be truthful. And again, it's not my business. He can say F you. I don't know. All right. And
Me too, Allie.
so Dino clipped that, which is fine. And then I haven't spoke to this person. I haven't brought up her name, which is why she's butthurt. So she goes in there and makes the only comment. Chris will be on my panel tomorrow night. Smiley is welcome to come by and ask him herself. He will answer questions asked by the panel and chat. Check mark. Nobody gave a fuck. Okay? Nobody gave a fuck. So I didn't go in there.
So see, it was offered to her. Like, and if you go back and you listen to the stream Duchess did, she did, like, apparently somebody or Smiley, herself, I don't know. Somebody went in there and said something, and she was like, you're more than welcome to come up here. Like, she's literally pitching a fit for nothing. Oh, thank you, Zen. I appreciate that. Thanks, babe. If you got a membership from Zen, make sure to thank her.
Welcome to the Hippie Hut, man. Let's vibe.
All right. All opinions are welcome here. Just be respectful and respect mine as well. All right. Let's keep it going.
I did not go in there. It was not her fucking place to ask him that. As a matter of fact, that question was already proposed to him. That's what I was talking about on that live. On the 16th. Well, it was actually, let me back up, proposed a little bit before the 16th because it was in a public chat, but it did not get approved. So what did I do? The same thing I do to Don Wells. I just go straight to the horse's mouth. And I actually was very respectful and message him. But since we're not friends, I literally told him I'm pretty direct, but I go to the horse's mouth, blah, 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 blah. Went to his Facebook Messenger. It didn't look like he read it or whatever. Since he was answering all the questions, though, over and over and over again in this Facebook group or whatever, I saw that he was, thanks to Sunflower, posting all the stuff I saw about JLR. I went back in the Facebook group, and there was something he posted on a question about why he didn't have the interview with JLR, and he tagged somebody and said, to the effect, in fact, I'll read it exactly to you. Hold on just a moment. And this is in the public forum. So get ready to shit a brick, lady.
All about Sebastian, ain't it?
I wasn't thinking about what you were fucking doing, so just hold your horses, ma'am. So when he was talking about JLR, I tagged under that one, so I was making sure he would see it, because he said he wasn't going to chase down JLR or anybody. They were fighting back and forth about JLR, whether he got a message to him or didn't or whatever. And Chris Proudfoot said something to the effect where,
hey, so Flo,
there's this fight going on. I don't know. I wasn't getting into their business, but I did post under that because I knew he would see it. I said,
was his NJ
that he didn't have to worry about tracking me down, but I sent him a message the same way JLR said he did, and he might want to check in his private messages or his spam, because I sent it the same way, and he didn't have to track me down.
No bricks needed,
said,
girl.
Smiley story. Actually, ma'am, I have seen your messages, and I would like for us to discuss all your questions
live
on your YouTube
they
channel.
Were.
If you are okay with that. I about fell over. He said, I saw your messages when you were at an event that was to help spread the word and helping find Sebastian, which I have been. Everybody else has been shut up about it since I got hurt or whatever, because they were too busy smiley this and smiley that, and then dirty deleting. But anyway, I saw your messages when you were at an event that was to help spread the word and helping find Sebastian. I have not been avoiding you. There is just one of me and many of other people, which we heard that tonight. Let me know what your thoughts are on this. So I said, Christopher Proudfoot, I would love to have you on my live. You name the time and I'll be there.
We know.
So I didn't see him go back in there. So let's go back to his messages. Because I knew he was busy getting ready for this tonight, because believe me, they wasn't letting it be not known because they want to be, things are important or something. So I said,
oh,
I saw your comment. Thank you for answering me. I would love for you to come on my YouTube channel. I will be very respectful no matter what. You tell me when, because I will fire up my live now if you want. All I want is to help get Sebastian out as much as possible, no matter what.
Really? Is that all you want, Smiley? Smiley, is that all you want? Because you're proving so much different than that with your last few live streams.
I will very much care very deeply. Thank you. And that was that.
Okay.
So whether he does or not. Oh, and I forgot to show you. Sorry. And just in case you didn't believe. Hold on.
Nobody cares. Yep. Nobody cares. Hide it. We don't care.
So
skirt.
Why? He has to come on my YouTube. All I did was went his private messages and asked him something. I don't think it was right to go ask a personal message I was asking him on a fucking live. Nobody told any fucking body to do that shit. I think you're very fucking sneaky. I think you're a fucking fraud. I think you're a fucking bitch. I think you're a YouTube fucking whore who don't care about kids if you want to know the damn truth about it. That's what I fucking think.
Damn, Duchess.
I think you're not in it for any of these kids. And I don't give a fuck who unsubs for me or not. I don't put my shit on subs so somebody can come in and ask a question and get blocked every chance that they get. And because they're friends with somebody, my people's life.
Thank you, Shambles.
They get blocked because they ask.
Yes. Shambles, thank you. Deets has been doing the interviews in chronological order from beginning to present. She got a little over halfway through the interviews the other night. I'm pretty sure she's planning another live for the rest of them. So y'all keep an eye out for Deetsy.
Simple questions about kids. We noticed you took 2 fucking hours to talk about me, your vain self. Your vain self, because you want to be somebody. You delete people when they're talking about other creators. It wasn't other creators they were talking about. They were actually talking to another creator in the chat. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Ditto. I've got the same question. Took the words right out of my mouth.
Said I drove up and down my drive and no billboards. Yeah, well. And I noticed that they said another creator, I don't know who the hell they were bitching about. The creator was talking about being jealous because they got billboards up for Sebastian. No, nobody said that. It certainly wasn't me, and that bitch better not have been talking about that towards me. I can tell you that right now.
I bet it was you, Smiley. I'm sorry. I shouldn't say that. That's just getting shit stirred up. I bet it was you.
Because if I had the money, I would be more than glad to put the money up. I noticed tonight she had to get her money fronted from her husband, and then because people were sending it like that, and then all of a sudden they started putting her Cash App up because, oh, she wouldn't get that for a month, and then she would only get half of that, so then they had to put her Cash App up. You tell me who's in it for the money.
Oh, God forbid she dropped her Cash App so that people could help pay for this billboard. And can we drop Duchess's channel again? Because she just did another live yesterday showing the billboards that they have paid for and put out. Okay, so
Chris, I think you better rethink who you are talking to.
Yes, we're going to end it right there. Chris, rethink who you're talking to. Duchess, please let them know they need to be careful because these people are not the way to go. Smiley, as for you, envy does not look good on you, honey. It don't look right. And you, my dear, are not a child advocate. I said it. I mean it.
Remember it. Write it down. Take a picture. I don't give a fuck.
And we'll leave it at that. Thank you very much, Smiley. Thank you. No, thank you. All right, so on to the next Hot Mess Express. Okay. Y'all make sure to hit the thumbs up so I can get in the algorithm. We want awareness, bro. We don't want to be jealous and envious. We just want this baby found, Lord. That didn't look good. All right. Now we're gonna go on to JLR pitching his fit today.
Come on in. We have to talk. Got to use a platform to bring public awareness to a situation, folks. I urge every single person out there that has been following.
Now, this goes back, before I keep letting it play, this goes back to, for all those that are just coming in, this is going back to their anger at the United Cajun Navy. I'm going to read this again for all those that are coming in. We need the social media world to do their thing and help us organize volunteers to come help. Give us 24 hours. A small group of search dogs will narrow down today an area in question from Saturday. We want y'all back, but for now, let's regroup, get organized, share resources, and bring Sebastian home to his family. This search will not be easy, but it will be successful in the end. Trust the process. Trust the dang process. Now let's go bring Sebastian home. Go to www.unitedcajunnavy.org. Here is that link. Okay, go to sign up to volunteer. Please keep comments positive and no bashing law enforcement or others. Then the next one, the search for Sebastian continues. Just to be clear, we need volunteers. There's a method to the madness, and volunteers will help law enforcement find Sebastian. United Cajun Navy has brought in search dogs since Saturday, and we will bring in more. Recently, online social media groups were walking around through areas with no set plan other than live streaming, quote unquote, searching with no set organized plan of action. Although beneficial, some of these searches were crossing onto federal and restricted property and individuals' private property without permission, causing issues. But some of the county officials have raised concerns over the volunteer searches in regards to safety, resident complaints over trespassing, searchers possibly compromising evidence that may surface, and maintaining the integrity of the case in regards to so much being broadcast live on social media. For example, questioning potential witnesses, finding an impartial jury, etc. As a reminder to these people searching live, let's get together. Let's not live stream search efforts constantly. It's about finding Sebastian, not likes and shares. We're asking these groups to stand down 24 hours to allow us to get an organized grid plan of action and proper permissions to search. including coordinating with the federal government to search federal properties. We are also asking anyone who has previously searched for Sebastian to send United Cajun Navy a message with results and or advice and concerns. United Cajun Navy asks that anyone who is involved or wants to be involved in the search for Sebastian to send us a message, and let's organize and bring Sebastian home to his family. Some of the search areas on federal property is in an area that was heavily destroyed from recent tornadoes and wind damage. These areas need to be thoroughly combed in an organized manner with proper permissions, leaving no stone unturned.
JLR investigates. Just stay away from the United Cajun Navy. They are a complete scam. And I don't come on very often ever talking about drama, but oh boy, we have uncovered a lot about this so-called search group that is in Hendersonville, Tennessee right now.
I've seen that, Mom. We're going to go over that.
A lot of problems, folks. Come on in. Yes, stay away from the United Cajun Navy. They are a scam. They're scam. They're faking. They're lying to the public about their searches. I have receipts, folks. I have receipts. And I'm a little bit ticked off because a lot of you guys know that I've been putting in all my heart and passion on our end, right? Magnolia has been assisting me. Other people around me have been doing great, phenomenal work. The United Cajun Navy had the police called on me yesterday up at their so-called search meeting site. I was just minding my business in my car. And this guy who identifies himself as Skip Butler runs up on my car and tells me I have to leave immediately.
There it goes. So he put Skip Butler's name out, who was the guy sitting at the entrance with the airboat. You will hear about that later.
He's calling the police. And I said, what do you mean I got to leave immediately? I'm not doing anything wrong. What's going on? This guy right here. Beware of this guy because he's using multiple names, folks. He told me Skip Butler, United Cajun Navy, when they were down there in Nashville. He's calling himself Skip Parker. Who is this guy? He does not want to be filmed. He's the one that is running. He's the man, the United Cajun Navy, their founder, I guess. So we did some research, folks. There's multiple branches of the Cajun Navy, right? But the United Cajun Navy is an offshoot of original Cajun Navy. And those other Cajun Navies do not like United Cajun Navy at all. They do not. They say they manipulate things. They lie. They're in it for the money. They're in it for themselves. Well, this guy.
That's not true.
Guy up here approaches me and he says I got to get out of here. He's going to call the cops. I actually left, but I called him a scam artist to his face and he called the cops. I left and then I had an interaction with Hendersonville police, professional.
Exactly, Tracy. I can't help but feel like the reason he's putting all of this on the scamming Cajun Navy is because his pride's hurt. He's butt hurt. Because they did not want YouTubers and TikTokers out there. And you are out of your mind if you don't think that they knew you were around. They knew you were going to be filming. Same goes for Dolly. They knew he was coming. They were ready for you, period. You can't get butthurt about that. They're the ones running the search right now. LE scaled back the search. But LE has endorsed United Cajun Navy, as well as EquiSearch joining the Cajun Navy. Tracy says there is Cajun Navy, United Cajun Navy, and 30 other variations. Pay attention, folks. This is because people are butthurt. Get over your pride. Your pride doesn't matter when it comes to this missing child.
Totally cool. They were cool. Totally cool. You see, he did nothing wrong, whatever like that. Shook all their hands. They actually watched the channel. Now, some people in the chat are saying another live streamer has had the same situation where they did the same thing. These people are evil, folks. The founder, Todd.
He's referring to Dolly.
Terrell, Christopher. His name is Christopher Todd Terrell. He has numerous cases of outstanding child support from Louisiana. And the irony of this whole situation is, look on the case logs in Baton Rouge. The guy owes a buku amounts of child support, and they're out here using a child, folks, and pretending they're having searches.
Excuse me? Can somebody get JLR the memo stat? NJ, you were correct. JLR was at the bowling alley asking people inside questions. Thank God the staff at the bowling alley knew not to give him what they told police. All they would tell him is that police did come by there to verify. He is interfering with investigations. It's dangerous.
Their vice president went on Nancy Grace yesterday and had the audacity to say that spot. Remember that spot where that dog hit at Rockland Creek or Rockland Recreation Center? Remember that dog spot? Their vice president had the audacity.
Which is the one you didn't get to see it, but when I showed you that last video of JLR supposedly helping them search, right, while he was live streaming, they found something. They had everybody move out of there, and that's when it was found out they were on federal property without any permission.
And went on to Nancy Grace and say that it was a dead homeless man there. It ended up being a dead homeless. There was no dead homeless man there. Authorities didn't find a body there. It's a complete lie. This guy rolls up to a bowling alley and tells everyone they got to sign in and check in and make sure you donate. Donate. Now, I just want to stress, folks, I'm a little bit ticked off because they're pulling off a scam, and I actually reported them to the local authority. These are gypsies. These are opportunists. These are the type of people. I'm going to tell you who these people are. And you can do your own research in Google because the United Cajun Navy is involved with scandals, folks. There's articles out there. Their so-called leader hasn't been...
Bruh, are we talking Yelp articles? Come on. Not everybody's going to agree with every foundation. Period, point blank. There's always going to be somebody to bitch about something a foundation has done. They're going to have their opinions. It is what it is. But he is using this. He's using this.
Involved with racks of restraining orders and legal problems because other organizations say they skip out on paid money, they solicit funds, they pocket it for themselves, they don't use it for what they're using it for. Look it up. Look it up. Do not associate with these people whatsoever. They're lying to you. They're lying to you. Now, I had a long conversation with Seth Rogers last night. I 100% support that man, support the inner circle of him. They are great people. They are passionate. They are trying to find it. And they're actually, they want help. And I get it. But I told him my feelings. I told them and they understand. And I don't want to make this about me. This is supposed to be about Sebastian. These people are not working with law enforcement. There was no, matter of fact, my honest take, now that I'm looking at it into another, I think their dogs just false hit. I don't think their dogs found anything. And then they actually sit in the cut and make all the volunteers go and they have this organized thing and then they start distributing all over the platforms. United Cajun Navy is here to help. Where, you know, they're actually kind of taking credit online and finding Riley. They didn't find Riley. You know who found Riley? It wasn't them. So this guy here, and I made a clip because there's two. Listen to this. This is wild. I'm gonna show you something here. I called him out right to his face when he can't. Listen, why don't they want to be live streamed? Why don't they want to be recorded doing their organization? You know why? Because they're not regulated to do this. They're not the professionals to do this, folks. They're just a ragtag group that came from another state that comes up in here loosely organized with a representative of them and then solicit money and donations from people and then try to go out there and say, we're searching. They said they're claiming they're doing searches today, but everyone has to meet at the bowling alley where the bowling alley where Sebastian and his mom went. They're meeting at a bowling alley. My thing is, what are you going to do at a bowling alley? You gonna walk down the streets of Henderson searching? No, they're going to do that because they want cameras on them, media to say, Cajun Navy's out here, Cajun Navy. Boom. They're now synonymous with the Sebastian Rogers search as if they're doing something. They're not doing nothing. I've been here boots on the ground. They are pushing the live streamers away. They don't want you to live stream. It's prohibited. They
asked for 24 hours to regroup and get shit together.
They literally called the police on me. And I've done nothing wrong. And I went into no trouble or nothing. Police, they laughed at it. It's frivolous. Frivolous. But look at this guy. Hold on. So I'm just minding in my car and I see this guy roll up on me. I'm like, all right, there's trouble. So I'm just start recording.
This is private property. I need to leave, buddy. Everything set up. This is private property. Who are you? My name is Skip Butler. I'm JLR investigator.
Now, let's rewind that because it didn't sound rude to me.
Hold on. So I'm just minding in my car and I see this guy roll up on me. I'm like, all right, there's trouble. So I'm just start recording.
This is private property. I need you to leave, buddy.
Everything set up. This is private property. Who are you? My name is Skip Butler. I'm JLR investigator. How are you? You're telling me to get off this property? I'm asking you to leave this private property, please. This morning, United Cajun Navy Nation, we are here at the Shelby Park boat launch in Nashville, and we have our volunteer from South Carolina who just turned around and looked this way. His name's Skip Parker, and it's...
Now, if you heard that, he tells me, Skip Butler, United Cajun Navy, saying in their own video themselves that he's Skip Parker. Who is this guy?
He could have got the last name wrong. God forbid. I mean, I'm not saying that's what happened. Maybe, I don't know, maybe there's another Skip. Maybe he don't want you knowing his real last name.
Who is this guy? Like, literally, who is this?
And I wonder why, because he goes into looking up this man's past and brings up that he owes child support, if it's even the right guy. Because in the United Cajun Navy's video, they said Skip Parker. He told JLR Skip Butler. So if JLR looked up Skip Butler, he could have a totally wrong guy.
This guy. Now look, I'm going to play the actual full clip.
This is private property. I need to leave, buddy. Everything set up. This is private property. Who are you? My name is Skip Butler. I'm JLR investigator. How are you? You're telling me to get off this property? I'm asking you to leave this private property, please. This is private property. I'm asking you to leave. Is it your property? I'm asking you to leave this private property. No, I'm not. Call the police. Call the police. Why don't you get off the property? Why don't you get off the property? How are you going to tell another citizen to get off the property? Shame on you. Why are you scamming people? Why are you scamming people? Why are you scamming people?
Why is he scamming people? Who is that guy? I encourage everyone to stay away from them and report them on who they are. They are not doing any searches. They put out these Facebook posts.
Me
trying to
either,
call people. It's one of
Southern
those things
gal.
like they
Me either. They asked for 24 hours to regroup and get something scheduled. They also said if you're wanting to volunteer or wanting to search with them, that way it's organized, nobody gets hurt, you know, nothing tragic happens to anybody. They want you to go to the website to sign up. Here's the website. I just dropped it in the chat.
They put these posts and then they say, oh yeah, we're going to do searches. They haven't done no searches, folks. Matter of fact, they put on for days that they were going to go to Rockland Recreation Center. Guess what? I called Rockland Recreation Center yesterday and asked them about any searches on that property. They didn't know what I was talking about. I called the management on the phone. If you go to Rockland Recreation Center, look on the sign on the outside. There's a phone number there. You can call management. They knew nothing about dogs, nothing about searches on the property. But they, on their own site, was booking out, oh, we have to navigate through federal lands. You need to come through us. We need to do this properly and professionally. They're not working with law enforcement. Law enforcement is not interested in
No, law enforcement has scaled their search back. They're more interested right now in doing the inside details, the inside research. They completely 100% support the United Cajun Navy being out there organizing these searches.
Rockland Recreation Center. They're not interested. But look at this guy. This is the vice president who went on Nancy Grace yesterday. You know the Nancy Grace? And we got to listen to the problems. Listen to this.
Now, to Brian Strasser, VP of Cajun Navy, let's clear it up. Isn't it true? This is on federal property that had been closed off. It was a hurricane site earlier.
Tornado.
It was also, yes, thank you. And it was also near railroad tracks. And some homeless people had been living there. And apparently one of them had died. And we believe that is what the dogs were.
Oh, did he take it down? Oh, Granny was just telling me about it. I heard him mention it a few times on his live today, but I didn't get to see if he actually fell asleep or not. So I can't really speak on it because I didn't get to see it.
We're getting on. Is that correct?
Yeah, all the above is correct. And we did not gain access to the property that had already been open when we got there. I'm not sure how entry was
Thank
gained,
you,
but
Shambles.
yeah, everything above that you said was correct.
It's not correct. They didn't find a homeless body on there. That dog didn't hit a homeless body. The coroner or no police never came there to retrieve no body. No one reported that. There's no evidence of that. There's nothing. We were out there.
And I need y'all to know, I watched that whole live stream where they were out there and they said, hold up, something ain't right. United Cajun Navy had everybody retreat back to the road out of the woods on that federal property. I watched the whole thing. JLR was nowhere near whatever it was somebody found. Nowhere near it. I mean, these people that were searching were calling law enforcement to come check out a bone. Why? I don't even want to go there, but that's not even feasible. It's not even possible at this point. A bone?
They didn't find anything at that site. He lied. The vice president of Cajun Navy lied to Nancy Grace to her face. They didn't find a homeless person there at all. They didn't find a homeless person there. Who is this guy? So he identifies as himself as Skip Butler, he tells me. And there's some articles out there with the he just came out of nowhere.
Look. Miss Clem, I was there. JLR stood back with us. Miss Clem, I'm assuming, is not a live streamer, is not there for clicks and views, is there for the right reasons, looking for this child. Puff Muffin, I watched it live as well, love. I know the dog hit, but what the dog hit on was not Sebastian. Who knows if it was a homeless man? Who knows if it was a bandage with blood on it or duct tape? Who knows? There's been so many stories already. Somebody even put out there it was a diaper. So miss me with that shit.
Because if you Google him, connected with Cajun Navy, he only pops up suddenly from here, Nashville on Riley, right? He only pops up.
Completely different area
and I'm
where
saying
the
it.
bone
They can come at me for defamation, whatever. We're
completely different area where the bone was found. The bone was found earlier in the day, and then the spot that was hit on inside the woods was later in the day. That's when they had everybody retreat and get away from like the woodlines. Then everybody comes out of the woods and they're all out there, congregating around the parking lot, and they tell everyone to leave because they're on federal property and they don't have permission to be there.
The truth will go discovery. I got the receipts. But what's even crazy is this guy, Todd Terrell, Todd Terrell, who's down in Louisiana, is putting out as if, oh, they're the Cajun Navy's here in full force. No, they're not. They sent this guy up named Skip Butler. He might even be Skip Parker because the Cajun Navy identified him in another clip as Skip Parker. So who is he? From South Carolina with an airboat. What the hell are you going to do in an airboat here? So he goes in the back of a bowling alley and parks his vehicle with a big giant airboat as if they're about to do some sort of...
What is he doing there with the airboat? Now, I don't know if any... Hey, good morning, baby. I don't know if anybody was paying attention during the rally strain coverage, but the leader of the United Cajun Navy, the one he's talking about now, not Skip, but the other guy that was on Nancy Grace, in Nashville, when after Riley was found, he said they were splitting the team up and that some of them were going to be heading to Sebastian to look for Sebastian. So it's very possible the guy with the airboat has the airboat because he's also the one that was streaming while looking for Riley when they were going around on the river. So is it so crazy to think that they just left straight from Riley being found and went straight to Sebastian, airboat and all? They had the airboat on the river there. We all seen it. Dolly streamed it. So, I mean, it's not that hard to put things in place and put puzzle pieces together. And I'm pretty convinced these people struggle putting puzzle pieces together.
The water searches and stuff like, no, they're not. And if they do anything, it's all for show. So I know some people might say, oh, yeah, they are out there, whatever. It's all for show. You know what? They put a post last night. I'm going to show you this. This is ridiculous, too. This is crazy. They put a post last night where they talked to Burton Skaggs, or Burton Skaggs, one of a local reporter. I like his stuff. And he tweeted out, he said, I've been in contact with the United Cajun Navy. Now, stressing point, we're talking about United Cajun Navy. There's multiple Cajun Navies. There's actually some good Cajun Navies out there. Cajun Navy 216, they called out the United Cajun Navy. But he said, I've been in contact with the United Cajun Navy. They will be updating after searches are complete as to not attract crowds, which might overstimulate their canines. That's crazy, folks. So basically what they're saying is they're going to have secret searches, but they don't want anyone to...
Oh. Yes, Lee.
Know their searches because they don't want to disrupt their canines. And then afterward, they'll tell you about the searches. Oh, we searched here, but we can't tell you where the searches are. You can't live stream the searches. These are all on federal land all over the place, right? Well, yeah, Rockland Recreation Center is federal land. It is federal land. But guess what? There's not much land and there's nothing there. Authorities don't want anything there. So where else are you going to search? Where else is the Cajun Navy really going to search? Where are they going to search? But anyway, this Todd Terrell guy, Christopher Todd Terrell, his real name, the dude has warrants out for him for delinquent on child support. $12,423.80 delinquent in Baton Rouge, a parish. I'm going to get this guy's mugshot. Cajun Navy 216. Hard to...
Now, do you want us to go get your mugshot, JLR? Do you want us to bring that up? I know, NJ Robin. I know. Like, if you don't want your mugshot thrown out there, JLR, I suggest you not throw this man's mugshot out there.
To see with the glare. Here, hold on. Let me show you. They pretty much said, this is Cajun Navy 216. You always have got the ones that are out in it for the right reasons, and then unfortunately you have the other ones. We will never unite with wolves impersonating as sheep. Good will always prevail. And someone responded, are you referring to the United Cajun Navy Army? Are they not legit? It was great they found that missing boy in Nashville, right? They laughed. Haha. They didn't find him. Workers moved barges out of dock did. Watch the police.
That's true. They didn't find them. The workers did.
This press conference is posted on the page. They're calling out the United Cajun Navy, folks. They're calling out the United Cajun Navy.
Who cares? It's just another disgruntled YouTuber, probably just like you.
Do not assist them. I'm telling my platforms, you are being scammed. If you go out there with them, you're being bamboozled. You're being used for their own donations. They are using Seth Rogers. And then there's conflicting things now, according to Nancy Grace. Who are they there for? Are they there for really the Proudfoots? Because of the way I heard it on Nancy Grace yesterday.
He said they're using Seth Rogers. They are not using Seth Rogers. Seth Rogers was more than happy to have them along.
As if the Proudfoots contacted them. Is this all a distraction with them? Is it? It's shameful. I'm sick to my stomach. I'm seeing a scam before my eyes. I'm trying to raise the red flags. If you're there, pull out your camera and ask them for their credentials. Ask them who they are. Ask the organizer. If you decide to go and you want to go and you want to make a difference on finding Sebastian, go up to whoever's running this operation with your camera and ask them who they are. Ask them to provide you identification. Ask them to provide you credentials on who they are. They remind me of those people when hurricanes hit and disasters hit, and they come in there and they try to say, donate money up front and we'll fix your roof and we'll do this. That's what they remind me of, these gypsies that, fake the work. It's a fake. It's a facade, folks. And it's my duty to tell you people this. Now, you can believe me. You can choose to believe me. You can choose not to. You can say, oh, I'm just butthurt or whatever because I can't lie to you. No, I'm out here trying to find a kid. I'm out here trying to make a difference. I'm out here using my platform to bring awareness to this kid that's out there missing. And trust me, we don't need to live stream. That's not it.
Good question,
We're just doing
Lee.
that to bring awareness. But Cajun Navy doesn't want it. Nancy Grace actually told them on their podcast today, the live streaming's great. So they were kind of backpedaling a little bit. They were kind of, oh, yeah, well, maybe just make videos and edit them,
Yeah, not to mention, okay, I hate to put this out there. They did not want to do a GoFundMe. Seth, Chris, and Katie all agreed to not do a GoFundMe. Seth's sister set one up. It raised, I think Deets told me, like 14 grand. And that was for the search efforts. That was because Seth was having to take time off of work to go search for his kid. I absolutely get that. Now Seth's shoulder is blown out and he can't search the way he needs to. So he completely handed over the search to the United Cajun Navy.
We just don't want, no. And Nancy's like, no, we want to see it all in real time. In real time. So call them out. Call the United Cajun Navy out. Ask them for the credentials, who they are, how many people are their force, what exactly they're doing. Ask them specifics on what they're doing. Now, I don't want to sit around and just lurk and try to expose them or, I said what I had to say. I'm out here at a different location with other groups of people trying to find this young man. We have other leads. We're actually trying to find him, not be a facade inside a fake thing. Now, I do generally believe that the searches over the weekend were genuine. The genuine heart people are looking. But I'm telling you, I communicated a little bit with the sheriff's office there. They've responded. They've responded to some tips that we got our way, that we've related back. They acknowledged it and passed it forward. They are aware of this group. Maybe they'll come out and speak and say, hey, stop with the BS. Maybe they support him. I don't know. Maybe I'm 100% wrong with whatever I'm saying.
You are.
Maybe I'm 100% wrong. I'm telling you.
Sorry, I scared my husband. You are. Oh, jeez. I'm sorry. I scared Tony so bad. You are wrong, bruh. You are.
The United Cajun Navy is a scam. They're scams. They're opportunists. They're in for themselves. They want you to sign up. You know why? They want you to sign up so you get on their email list. So then they can try to solicit funds from you. Oh, yeah. Help us. Donate. Be part of our team.
I owe you
it's
a
not
coffee,
organized.
Shambles.
And you don't need an organized search. They're not the professionals. They were trying to say on their site, we need it organized so we don't contaminate evidence or stuff. They're not law enforcement. Law enforcement didn't co-sign it. People are just out there trying to find on their own.
Right. What's your credentials, JLR? None. Thank you very much.
This young man that's missing. I see how you guys get it. So I'm just saying, and I think some people, we've been in the chat, I've been raising the red flags. Who calls the police on someone that's out there trying to find? Everyone knows on this channel, we've been doing the right thing for the last week. We've been doing the right thing. Yo, I said on my live streams.
I don't have a problem with JLR streaming through the woods like he was doing. Just like I didn't have a problem with JLR going and covering Riley Strain. It gave you a good idea of the layout. Like, I literally appreciate that. This is the type of shit I don't appreciate. You pitching a total bitch fit, a whole tantrum because they don't want live streamers out there. They know you're a live streamer. They don't want you out there. God forbid you stumble across a body while you're live streaming.
I fall back. If they find something, I specifically say, we're going to fall back. We will not. If anything is found that's crazy, we're not going to show it. I don't put cameras up in people's faces. I just tag along and share what's going on. They don't want that because they don't want the public to know.
I agree with that. He doesn't usually put the camera in people's faces. He kind of is just tagging along the video. And see, I don't mind giving credit where it's due. The video showing him searching through the woods with the other volunteers was a good video. It really was. But you don't get to pitch a fit and act like a complete dick because they want to have an organized search and they don't want you live streaming.
How they operate and who they are in person. Online, yeah, it sounds good. United Cajun Navy's there helping. They're not this. There's many offshoots of the United Cajun Navy, or many offshoots of Cajun Navy. This group here are no good. They're no good people. They're no good people. Do your due diligence. Do your own research. Prove me wrong. Change my mind.
That's the way it should be, Kathy.
But that's what's going on. I don't understand how they said they called it frivolous complaint. They said, oh, it's trespassing and causing a disturbance. I'm sitting in my car.
Yep.
Literally, a guy comes up to me and tells me to leave. I come out and call him a scammer, and then I leave. And then I get surrounded by 6 cops, and then they're all like at ease immediately. You know what I mean? And we're just chilling. They run my name, whatever, like that. And they're like, oh, you're good. And the sergeant came over and said, watch your channel, dude. You're good. Just chill from it, Thank you. And I went and shook all their hands. Have a great day. I'm not going near them. I'm not going back there.
Yeah, because there's no point. Like, I don't feel like the cops don't care. I feel like it was frivolous because they were asking you not to be there and not to be streaming. You pitched a fit and called the cops. The cops said, okay, just stay right here. Just don't go over there. Okay, fine.
I don't even want to be a part of that. Because listen, and some people might say, oh, JLR, you're a hypocrite because you're a scammer, whatever. I made mistakes. I own up to it. My heart's in the right place. I'm trying to do what's right. I'm trying to do good. And I'll call it out if I see it. I'll call it out if I see it. Now they have every opportunity. Maybe they'll come up and refute what I say or back it up or share their credentials and share who they are, share what they're really doing. Instead of all this mixed signals and mixed stuff on their line. They're manipulative. They play word salad. They play word salad with their statements on what they're doing. They're not doing anything. What are they going to do?
Neither.
Remains to be seen. But we do have.
Neither are you. You're literally just following along. How much searching can you really do when you're constantly watching your chat and you're constantly live streaming?
Eyes on them. If I'm not there, we have eyes on them. We have eyes. We know the tricks. We know what's going on. I pray for Seth Rogers, man. That dude, you know, you're going to, and here's what's happening too. You're going to get these people that are going to come and leech. They're going to come and leech. Bad
Lee.
They're going to come try to leech around him.
Absolutely, Lee, but they don't want to compromise. They're pitching fits. Just wait. We got another one to go to after this.
See that, man. Not when someone's on their most vulnerable state, whatever. Like, I got a soft spot for this guy. Because I got to know him as a person out in the park. He told me a lot of details I will never share. Just got to know him as a person, man.
He's talking about Seth Rogers. Did he share with you his past from California? I'll wait. Because I don't see any YouTubers posting that shit. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not down for anybody jumping into Chris's background, Katie's background, or Seth's background. Of course, it's going to happen. But now it's being used against them. Like Chris's history is being used against them. But I seen some paperwork last night, and it was about Seth and some trauma and traumatic shit that went down in California. And I have not yet seen one of these specific YouTubers putting that shit out there. So did he tell you about that, JLR?
Him and some of the volunteers, people around him that are really like protect them. But I warned them. I told them. They hear me. They know. They hear me. They understand. So we're going to still look for Sebastian. We still have a lot of things that we're looking into. The Proudfoots, as some of you might or might not know, the Proudfoots are on their way. They're actually in Mississippi right now at a campground just south of Memphis. You know, and it's interesting because
just stop telling their location. They left. That's another thing while we're here. Let me show you this. It's hard to read. It's from an anonymous member. I live in the neighborhood. I wanted to confirm a couple of things I've seen posted today. I received a message on Thursday to watch their house, talking about the Proudfoots, as there could be Ellie headed to the house. Where my house is located, I cannot see the front of their house, but I have a clear view of the entrance into our neighborhood and into Stafford Court, which is where they live. I also have friends over there that I reached out to. As we all begin to watch, I began to notice random SUVs driving up Caitlin Lane, turn around in the Devon Court cul-de-sac, go back down Caitlin Lane, turning onto Stafford Court, then leave. This happened several times. I noticed at least 5+ SUVs doing this over about a 30-minute to an hour time span. It was very odd. I had a feeling something was up. I confirmed with a neighbor that at least 2 of these vehicles were in fact undercover agents. I was told 2 stopped at the house and went inside. They are definitely surveilling them and what it feels like the entire neighborhood. I can also confirm Chris hooked his camper up to his truck this afternoon and left. Katie followed him. I have no idea where they went. As of about 2 hours ago, neither have returned. People are tripping on that. That's why people are saying, oh my God, they're on the run. They're on the run. They're on the run. No. Is it so hard to put pieces together? Do I know for certain that the 2 undercover law enforcement or investigators, whatever, that went into the Proudfoot's house, I guarantee you, and I think I'm right, because on Nancy Grace's interview, Chris admitted as such. Chris and Katie both said they have been getting threats. I guarantee you, now I'm saying this, I said it yesterday to my mama, I'm saying this to y'all now. I guarantee the 2 officers that went to their house and even the ones surveilling the neighborhood We're waiting for the officers to go to the house, let them know they need to pack their shit and they need to go find somewhere to stay. Where'd they go? They went to Chris's job site because the man is trying to maintain his job during this difficult ass time. It's not hard to piece together, my dude.
Christopher was working in Memphis St. Jude's Hospital. He has acknowledged that. He said that out of his own mouth. The campsite is just south of Mississippi, right across the border. I'm not gonna say the location. Have posted pictures online about what it is. Now, is he just gonna go back to work there? The question is, why is Katie out there with him? She's expressed that she doesn't like the online stuff, what people are saying. She'd be there alone. But it's interesting because at the very beginning, wasn't it that they were staying home waiting for if Sebastian comes home? Well, why did they both leave the home and travel 3.5 hours away?
Because, JLR, people like you showing up in front of their house. Do you know if they've been getting private threats through phone calls, messages? No, you don't fucking know that because you don't care. All you're worried about is your coverage. That's it. You're asking these dumbass questions like, why did they leave? Well, that's a good reason to fucking leave. Because if Leilani Simon in the Quentin Simon case was guilty as fuck, they knew she was guilty as fuck. But what did the law enforcement there do? When Bullhorn and Dolly and all of them were out front, they went and told them they need to go try to find somewhere else to stay. Try to avoid these people. That's the smartest thing to do. Lines can be crossed. People can get hurt. Threats are made because people out here are crazy as fuck. It's not so hard to understand that that's why they left. Ugh, it's so gross, man. Yeah, because JLR was hanging outside of his house, and then Dolly ended up in front of his house yesterday. I commented on Dolly's like, bro, like, this is why they left. This is probably why law enforcement had them leave. I think I said something about, what do y'all think you're going to find when law enforcement, like, because he's outside their house. Why are you outside their house? Law enforcement has searched every inch of that area within a 5-mile radius, with volunteers included. So what do you think you're going to find around their house? Nothing. You went there for content to show this is where it is. You're live. I get it, but I don't. Just saying. So this is Dolly pitching a fit. Let me see, because there was another one. I'm only going to show a little bit of this one.
What is up, YouTube? It is good to see everybody out today. As you can see me, we are in the neighborhood of Sebastian Roberts. This is a young 15-year-old man that went missing with autism. He lives right down here, so we're strolling up on his house right now. From what I understand is the mom and stepdad, some people call him the evil stepdad, they've already took off and they've been gone. But from what I hear, her mother may be here, okay? So we're just strolling around looking at the area right now. You never know. His mom and dad left. He might walk about the woods and come home. I mean, there's always a possibility that this kid could be an actual runaway. So he lives down here. I believe it's this one right here. So you got people out walking their dogs, all them good things. Hey guys. So yeah, I'm just strolling around the neighborhood this morning, taking a nice little walk. I'm at his house. Somebody's in his front yard right now. I
agree, NJ.
What was that? Dolly, want to apologize. Yesterday, my grandbaby played with remote as I was watching you. Oh, it's not a big deal. Man, my battery's low on this phone. We got people over there in the yard right there. That's the house. So, no, I think it's his house over here. You can see it behind me. Look. It's your house. That's his house. This would be, yep, because it got the sign in the front yard. So we're at his house right now. There's one door on the side. Okay. Yep, that is 1008. That's it. So, Sebastian Wayne Drake Roberts. Okay. So we got a big welcome sign at the front door right there. Let's see what we can see from this side. Now, here's one thing I did notice. If they had went out the backyard, okay, there's no
I agree, Lee.
House, as you can see. That is the home of Sebastian Rogers. This is the location where he went missing that day. Hey guys, good to see you. Okay, I'm parked way up there, but we're going to circle the block. And, we're just in the area that he went missing in. I mean, if his parents left and they're going to be back, if they're going to go do whatever the hell they're doing, somebody needs to be in the neighborhood when he comes home, right? So,
Bro, they're running from you guys.
so we're in his neighborhood now. This is the area he lives in. Really nice neighborhood. I mean, if you look all the way around, it's nice. It don't look like a lot nicer than my neighborhood. I can tell you that. And now they say you go out the back of this house, it'll lead this way to a construction site. I probably should go lock my vehicle up before I go strolling too far. So.
Yep, I seen that too, Dazed.
No, I'm walking. I'm filming myself. I'm definitely respectful, man. I'm pretty sure, I heard some stuff was going around here. I'm filming myself. I'm up. You couldn't have saw me earlier. You sure you see me? Yeah. Okay, you must see me at the airport. Because I just got here, so I haven't. Oh, I'm just walking. Strolling around, showing people what the area looks like. I haven't been anybody in anybody's house. My stream is live. If you want to watch it.
So she's saying right there, she said JLR and other people coming to all these, to this house.
Watch it. It's up. Sub up.
So when she said, I seen you earlier, she was watching his stream. She knew he was on the way.
So she can be my head. You can also kiss my ass. Told you. We in the neighborhood. JLR. So they watch the videos, huh? You Dolly? No, I'm fucking Fred. I'm Fred. You wouldn't even tell somebody they can't walk around a neighborhood? Like, am I trespassing? Am I bothering anybody? Have I said anything to anybody?
I agree. He hasn't said anything. He's not bothering anybody. I do agree with that.
Now, if you want to be a Karen and jump out and worry about everybody else's stuff, the parents ain't on the run. Where they at? Why? So, I mean, if the neighbors don't like the true crime going on, we're setting up a rally point located to be announced. There's a link on the website. Go sign up. PJ, go find out where everybody's going and let me know.
Okay, so somebody just told him right there about the sign up for Cajun Navy.
What is that? The UNC updated 2 hours ago. They are setting up a rally point located to be announced. There's a link on the website. Go sign up. PJ, go find out where everybody's going and let me know.
Wow. Super hard to just go sign up for the shit, huh?
Wherever there's a command center. The girl that just pulled up to me said something about a command center also. She said that there was going to be something like that going on.
Yeah, so see, he knows there's going to be a command center and all that. What ends up happening is he didn't get out of his car yet, and that same guy that approached JLR also approached Dolly. And if he was rude to Dolly, then that's not right. You could simply, I don't know. Dolly says he was rude, but he didn't film it, so I don't know. But if he was rude, I agree. It could be handled differently. You could say, like, hey, I'm going to need you to leave just for this reason, for this time being. Here's the website you can go sign up for, and you'll get updates on where the meeting points are. Instead, he's just tired of these fucking YouTubers and probably just, I would assume he probably addressed Dolly the same way he did JLR, which was not really that rude. So I think the problem was that Dolly was ready to search and join in on the shit, and they wasn't doing anything. And then they asked him to leave the property, so it upset him.
Is there a river nearby? I don't know. I know there's okay. Hey, y'all should get a little bit. Now, like I said, this house we're coming up on is his house. I'll pull up to it when we get there. Now, this is the house they say he went missing from. Down here, coming up. Now, you see, it has the 2 garage doors, right? It has that side door that they were talking about. There's the front door that they believe he went out of. Okay? There's that. Now, oh, this lady's following me. She pulled right out behind me when I did that. What's with these weird-ass internet people? Hold on, these weird-ass neighbors.
Well, they're probably asking the same question you just asked. What's up with these weird-ass internet people?
I'll stop telling you, hey, bitch, stop following. They're feminine. Okay?
They're feminine. They're feminine.
Somebody right behind me, feminine. Okay, well, I'll stop filming them. They want to play this film game. We'll film each other. As soon as they bust this corner with me, I'm stopping and getting out.
I just said I don't have a problem with him really being in the neighborhood, but I can understand how the people who live in the neighborhood have a problem with it. He didn't bother anybody. He didn't, he wasn't trying to ask questions to people. He was kind of just walking around the neighborhood minding his business. That I ain't got a problem with. Hey, Soup. I was in there too yesterday. Not this live, but the live he did after this one. I think it's gone. But I was in the comments like, bro, like I was trying to explain to him because I figured he didn't see the post from the United Cajun Navy about the needing 24 hours. And I was trying to explain that to him. And I was trying to tell him, like, you got to understand they don't want live streamers there because God forbid you come across a body. I said that several times in his chat yesterday. I was just trying to get him to, I don't know, understand, get out of his own way. Yeah, see, it was the one after this one, but that one is... Hold up. Hold the fuck up. Dolly, bruh. Did you just remove your live from this morning? I'm going to let this play while I go look.
Hell, you going to do it in a wind boat? This ain't Mississippi. They get no more support from Dolly. Not after that shit. They didn't know me from Adam. Didn't know who I was. Nothing. Gonna come up be rude and shitty like that? Oh, hell no. I hope your boat sinks. Okay, I hope you get out in a wind boat and a bit tips over with your ass in it. Okay?
Now, why would you say that when they're looking for this little boy? Why? Why would you even go to that? I understand you're upset, but why? They're there looking for a child, a missing child, the same child you claim to be there for, Dolly. So why would you wish that their wind boat tips over? What if that wind boat helps them find them? We don't know.
They're probably gonna be packing up anyway, right? They're probably packing up. These people like this, I just got a feeling these are not. They ain't searching. Why ain't they out searching? What, they having a rally in a parking lot? What are you rallying for? You ain't find shit. Okay, you ain't got no clues. What are you rallying for? Right? You want people to help you, but you come up and be fucking shitty to people? Get the hell out of here, you fucking clowns. I wouldn't help you if you're the last person on the planet now.
Well, the video we was going to go over. Good one, Dolly. Good one. The video we were going to go over where he was pitching a fit like JLR, he took it down while we was watching the other one. Like, I had it queued up and ready to play, and then it was just gone. And now it's not on his feed at all. You know, normally I would be like, what a pussy move. But this time I'm going to say good. Because the misinformation that was in that live, you calling that man out like JLR did by his name, you not understanding what the United Cajun Navy was there to do, how they were trying to organize the search. You straight up dogged the fuck out of them today because your pride was hurt. So I'm not going to say you're a pussy. I'm going to say you did the stand-up thing. You got rid of that live. Good job.
Would I spit on you if you're on fire? That was just straight ass, rude, unprofessional, unfucking called for. Now, if I could see if I pulled up to where they were at, got out of my car, walked over and said something to them.
Yeah, it's gone, NJ. I had it pulled
yards
up
from them, and they walked.
I had it pulled up and paused, ready to hit play, and now it's just gone.
Over talking about you trespassing, you need to carry your fucking ass. But you don't own the world. You don't own shit. Matter of fact, you ain't even from here. Just like I ain't, you ain't. So shut the fuck up. Oh, weirdo motherfuckers. Good Lord.
You should get rid of this one too, Dolly.
What's with everybody being asses today? Okay? I thought this was about finding a baby. Let's be an asshole to people trying to help while you stand in the parking lot. I'm sure standing in this parking lot talking to two chicks you're talking to is going to get that baby found. You just joined. Okay. Well, they put out a flyer, asked some volunteers to come to the bowling alley. I come to the bowling alley. I'm parked about 100 yards from them. The dude walks up to the car and talking about, you need to fucking leave. You're trespassing. Who you with? I said, man, I'm a YouTuber. He's like, you need to fucking go now. Right? Like, I don't know who you think you are. You don't own the parking lot. There's no
I
signs that
am
say you can't
not.
park
You've
here.
got
There's
me fucked
clearly
up.
public businesses in this.
You have got me fucked up. I allow all opinions, all points of views, but I am not dogging the fuck out of Dolly. You got me fucked up. I agree, Turtle Gang. He does get over stuff quick. Tomorrow's a new day with a new outlook. Absolutely. I agree with that. But it doesn't change the fact that he just defamed these people that are part of that search. The same people law enforcement have co-signed doing this search. The same people that Seth handed the search over to. Because he got upset about how this dude, right before he did this live, treated him. I get it. If the dude was rude, he didn't need to, it would be unnecessary. I'm with him on that. Whistle while you lurk posted it. Let's go look. I like Dolly. I just don't like his behavior in missing children cases because he ends up getting worked up like this. And he doesn't take a fucking second. But I'd be doing myself injustice if I didn't use my platform to bring awareness to the way these people are doing. Okay. This one is him falling asleep while driving. He said he didn't fall asleep while driving. I think that's what I heard him saying this morning. I think I heard him say it a few times. So did he fall asleep while driving? He said he was tired as hell that he just crashed out on the bed this morning. Oh, Lord. See, you can't give a different opinion without people assuming you're bashing them. This is nothing compared to a year and a half ago. I'm going to need you to go back and check my content from a year and a half ago when he was out there with Quentin Simon, and then come back and tell me I'm bashing him. Let me... Hey, Granny. Oh my God, Dolly. Oh my God. It's not funny, but oh my God. I heard him so many times today say, no, I didn't fall asleep. I didn't fall asleep. I was exhausted, but I didn't fall asleep. Dolly, you fell asleep, bro. Look, babe. You think, come here. Come here and tell me what you think. Oh, shit. Do you think you fell asleep? Been there, done that. So I can't hate on you too much about it. I have fell asleep while driving. I was not proud of it. It scared the fuck out of me. But Dolly, oh my God. Well then. Oh, I thought they were saying hey to Granny Bassmaster. I've already told Granny's watching hey. Oh, it's what? You could hear his car skirt? Hey, whistle while you lurk. Can you post it without? No, they're not gonna. Oh, he's in a resident. Oh my God, residential neighborhoods with kids running around. Oh, that's so. Oh my God. Whistle while you lurk probably didn't put it with the original audio because it's easier for him to strike. But whistle while you lurk, what you can do if you want to use the original audio. Did he just take the lighter? He sure did. Hold on. Here, I'll let it play again. Let me go get a lighter. Oh, shit. Oh, look, that scared the shit out of him. Oh, shit, I'm still streaming. Oh, shit. Oof. Oof. Mm. Uh, oh, man. I don't even, I'm speechless, y'all. He said PJ texted him and asked him if he nodded off. Ooh, okay. Okay, Granny, let me know. And see, I'm not out here to throw dirt on them. That's not what I'm trying to do. It's just like, oh no. Yes, here, I'll play it again while I drop the link. Or I think Grandma dropped it, but I'll drop it too. Maniac said I am. It's hard. Listen, it's a tough situation for me because I started here following Dolly. And then I found Queen and so I was a subscriber to Dolly long before. It's hard for me because sometimes he is funny. He cracks me up sometimes. He can be entertaining. So I like him. I do. I hate that he gets in his own way with these cases. He was Southern guy. I get it. For a while, he was doing so much better. Now he's gone way left. Just calling out the fuck shit going on, not dogging him. No, I don't want to dog him. It's just like, bro, you get in your own way. You do so good. And then it's like when you get caught up in a case, I don't know. Things just, they spin out of control for you, man. They do. He can be funny, Soup. I ain't no hater. And I wanted to give him a chance. Like, when I was calling him out with Quentin Simon, afterwards, after everything settled out, and I heard him say several times, like, he said several times he learned his lesson and he wasn't going to get himself caught up in some shit like that. And so I was like, bet that's that's kind of, taking some accountability. So then I was like, bet, let's give him another shot. And he didn't really start popping up on my radar for doing weird things until Andrew and Hunter, which that wasn't that huge of a deal. It was just like exploiting. It was still in a way exploiting Hunter in the Summerwells case. He's seen the views. Because whether you like it or not, people love this shit. People love the speculation. They love the rumors. There's an audience for everything. He's found his niche, no matter if his niche bothers us or not. Whether we agree with it or not, look at how many people enjoy it. So you can't take that away from them. All we can do is say this ain't right. That's really all we can do, because he's just going to keep on keeping on. He's going to keep on growing. So it's just like, what are you going to do? All you can do is your part in bringing awareness. If people stumble across it and they feel like, oh my God, this YouTuber is pointing out really good points about the exploitation, then they can decide right then and there if it's going to make a difference to them. But there's absolutely, look at JLR, look at Dolly. They're growing. There's absolutely people who enjoy their type of content. I am not one of those people. So when he's doing that, I just don't watch. It took me, I had to see Unsupervised Maniacs post about his thumbnails regarding Madeline Soto for me to even realize, like, oh shit, he's back to it. The Madeline Soto thumbnails were distasteful as fuck. I did notice, and I did give credit when I went back and looked at them the other day. A lot of them were changed. A lot of the thumbnails were changed. Some were still the same, but a lot of them were changed. And the thumbnail included rumors in big letters, right? So I can give credit where it's due. Like, at least you're accepting that this is what you're doing. And that just showed to me that they were hearing us say, hey, like, this isn't right. This is totally fucked up for Madeline Soto. Why would you do that? So it showed some awareness to me that he took in, okay, maybe we should change these thumbnails or something. But then now he's on this Sebastian case, and it's just not looking good, bruh. It's not looking good, Dolly. Man. It scared the shit out of him. You could tell him. Thank you, Tracy, for telling me where this was. You can tell it scared him. No, he's not doped out. No. Oof. Oof. Man. Ooh, that's rough. Let me go see something real quick. Dolly, put that live back up of you bitching. I'm just kidding. It's okay. You can keep it down. You're messing up my plan to go over your stream. I wanted to show JLR and him bitching about the United Cajun, and then Dolly bitching about the United Cajun. But Then again, I'm kind of glad the video's down because it wasn't fair to them that you didn't pay attention to what they were trying to do in terms of some kind of organization. I get that. I get that. I get how his followers feel that way. But again, you're probably one of those followers that enjoys that type of content. There are still going to be other people that don't like that type of content. Like I don't so much care as much that he was in front of the house, but I do care about the stream he did this morning that I can't even show you guys now. So she apologized, Granny. She apologized earlier. Hey, Sinner. What do you mean?
When I look at it, you can't park here. There's clearly public businesses in this parking lot. So eat a big.
Why do you believe that though, Turtle Madness? Why do you believe that? Oh, it's not Turtle Madness. It's truth, not feelings. Why do you feel that way, babe? What makes you think they're scammers? Oh, he said JP. Lee meant PJ. Oh, was he mean to PJ in this one? I watched it, but I didn't see that. Yeah, I don't know who was telling him that though, Jeanette, because in those that I showed earlier, they ask people, since the search was handed off to them, they asked people to go to the website and sign up to volunteer. That way they could get updates on where they were meeting, what they were doing, what the plans were for the day. Oh no, Jonice passed. Oh no, rest in peace, Jonice. Yeah, couples do get frustrated with each other. And if he went off on PJ or got aggravated with her, I like PJ. I don't want to show that. You know, he already showed it to 2,000 of his people. I don't want to show it to any
Is
of
the way I look
mine.
at it. They'll be here a couple days. They'll get their little bit of media attention, and they'll pack up and leave.
Prayers for Laura. Prayers for Jonice's family.
You ain't law enforcement. You ain't the fucking police. You're no different than me or JLR or some other person out here looking. That's exactly what it is. So I don't know.
But they kind of are. They kind of are. I disagree with him on that. Well, there's so many branches of the United or the Cajun Navy in general. I mean, I guess everybody's entitled to not trust United Cajun Navy. But the simple fact is, law enforcement are cool with them being there doing this. They support them being there doing this the same way Nashville PD did. And Seth also supports them doing this search. All they're trying to do is get a more organized effort together.
JLR when JLR came by here, because I hear JLR's posting shitty stuff about him already too. Right? Like, good luck to these people. Good luck to these
I
people.
get that. I get that. Truth, not feelings. I get that. Well, that's what they said, Southern Gal. They were already in Nashville for Riley Strain. They had been out there helping. So they said, they just split the team up, and a majority of the team said, let's go look for Sebastian. So then they just moved over to Sebastian's area. Why not? That's why I'm assuming one of them still had their boat with them just in case they needed it. But Dolly was chumping them off about that boat, saying he hoped that boat tipped over because he was angry at this dude. Bruh, but that boat could help find this child. We got to keep things like that in mind.
Army. He's out there with his little airboat that he can't use here. He's probably mad. Man, they ain't that big enough to put my airboat in. All they did was bring some fucking toys to play with.
Look at him looking for his phone.
Hold on, I dropped my other phone.
I got 2 phones, one for the plug and one from the load. Oh, there's really not anything to go over here. This is just him bitching about that guy, which I understand. If that guy was rude to him, I'd be pissed too. But you got to remember, like, don't let your pride take over, dude. Do not let your pride take over. It's never a good look to let your pride take over. Tomorrow I will go over, what is it? Nancy Grace's. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Can you drop the link in here, Queen Bella? No, truth, not feelings. I wouldn't disagree with that because I can't agree nor disagree with it because I don't really know. All right, let me go over here to my YouTube. Thank you, Queen Bella. Oh, Dolly, are you watching me right now, you little bitch? You look. I fucking can't. Dolly, stop. Stop. Look. Oh my God. Dolly, stop. PJ, stop. Whoever is watching, stop. What would you say if I told you that they did that GoFundMe, raised $14,000, and that was for Seth because he had to miss so much work to search for Sebastian this last month? I understand that. What would you say if I say the parents agreed not to do a GoFundMe, so Seth's sister set one up, raised $14,000 for him to search, and then he's got a blown out shoulder now and can't search? Well, let's put that $14,000, give him what he needs to replenish his time from being out here on the search. Put the rest towards the reward fund. Yeah, truth, not feelings. Seth Rogers, his sister set up a GoFundMe because he had to miss so much work. I understand that. I get it completely. I support that. But as soon as the GoFundMe raises 14 grand, and now Seth has a blown out shoulder and can't search anymore. So you need to take your paycheck's worth. And I know most law enforcement offices get paid every 2 weeks. I don't know about all of them. Take what you would make in that month and keep it for yourself. Replenish what you spent out here searching for your baby. Then take the rest and put it towards the reward fund, which is only at $3,500 right now. You see what he's doing to me, Shambles? I don't know. I clicked the link. Hold on. I thought he did something to me. Okay, hold on. How do I don't know how to do anything on Facebook anymore. I don't think it's on this one. Please follow Jimmy Jams TV. That's what I'm on. Jimmy Jams. Dolly Vision, maybe? I thought he was playing with me. Oof. It's a private group. Maybe that's why I can't see the video. Yeah, or give that money, give the rest of it to mom because she's not working right now either. Jimmy Jams TV. I went to that, Shambles. Yeah, look, right here. No videos found. That's so funny. What am I doing wrong? Am I blocked? Is that what it is? Man. Let me stop sharing so I can sign into my alt. Oh my God, I can't. I don't even know my alt. Hold on, let me see. I don't think that's it. Man, he got me blocked on there. I cannot support this. Okay, let me see. That was... Okay, let's search here. Jimmy Jam. Oh, this is Joneson's hippie hut. Uh-oh. I don't. Why did it stop sharing? Oh my God. I'm a hot mess express. Y'all forgive me. I'm a hot mess express. Jimmy. Okay. Jimmy Jams TV. Oh, he's live now. Okay.
Yes, I am on YouTube. You're not live on YouTube. I don't know which one it is. All right, let me pull my stuff up.
Okay, hold on. This one. Here it is.
What's up, Facebook? Okay, I'm going to see if anybody jumps in here. I usually don't stream on Facebook. We got a little situation going down in Nashville, okay? And I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about it. So we have some people out here that's supposed to be searching for a small child. And, you know, people have been coming up to volunteer. They were really rude, really nasty.
Thank you, Mom.
Things of that nature. Okay, so I posted a video saying, hey, this looks like a big scam to me. I don't see anybody out here searching for these kids. And like today, they called off the search. Okay, it's barely sprinkling outside. Well, it's raining now. It's raining a little bit now, but still, I'm going to be out there searching today. But these people literally copied my video, and they're tagging it on Twitter, trying to get Twitter to kick me off of YouTube because I said they're not searching for this kid.
Who is?
Okay.
Oh,
so
shit.
These people are trying to get me in trouble because I came down here.
I didn't
told
hear
the truth
that
about what I'm seeing. Make good sense. And what I don't think these people understand is just we're not just big on YouTube. People know who we are all around the country for a reason. Okay. And they're going to find out that reason. All right. So, and what they were saying is I'm saying don't donate to them. And I couldn't spell Cajun right. One, I don't have my glasses on. Okay. I don't have my glasses on. If you notice.
Dolly. I thought you was fucking with me for a minute. I thought, damn, are they fucking deleting this shit as I'm going through? I was about to get so offended. How can I be offended when I'm the one reviewing him? Oh, I figured they would cancel because it's really windy and rainy there today.
I've been looking for my glasses. They must have fell out the car yesterday. So I don't have my glasses. All right. So these people are rude. They're really, are you live on YouTube or only Facebook? I'm only live on Facebook right now because they're flagging my videos to Cajun Navy. They're flagging my videos and reporting me on Twitter to YouTube.
Oh,
okay, because
shit.
I'm down here telling the truth about what I'm seeing. Okay.
See, I didn't hear that part. No, maybe you're not telling the truth about what you're seeing. Maybe it's the truth to you because you're upset at them. But what if that's not the truth? What if you're completely defaming them?
They don't want the truth to get out. They don't want the people to know that what really goes on with their organization. That's why they don't want cameras. They're having a problem with it. They're mad about everybody with the cameras because they don't want to be on camera. Okay, they don't want to be on camera because then they would get shown for what they are. You know, they're this nonprofit organization and they ain't doing what they say they're supposed to be doing. Now, that's my opinion. You know, they're not flagging JLR because JLR said he was going to sue them. Okay, they're flagging me. Okay, so they're flagging my videos. So I won't say nothing else about them, guys. And then you know this, they won't get no support, right? We will blow them up on the internet. They want everybody to know who they are. They'll know who they are. That is for sure. Okay, but their moves, what they're doing today, trying to attack YouTubers instead of out searching for this kid. You got time to be flagging stuff. You got time to be looking for this little kid. This is a free land. We can record everything. I agree with that. There's no reason if you don't want to be on camera, you got something to hide. You know, so I took down my video from this morning that said it was a scam because they done flagged it and sent it to YouTube. Okay, so that's the kind of game they're playing. Then, you know, I hate to say it, I guarantee you this: you're gonna wish you hadn't attacked YouTubers when it's all said and done. Okay, you picked a battle with the wrong people, is what you did. Okay, we'll make sure we clown you for the rest of existence. Okay, for the rest of existence. Every little thing you've ever done will be brought out on YouTube. All right. So you flag my videos, report whatever you want to report. I took it down, but that ain't going to stop it. That ain't going to stop everybody from knowing. Thousands of people have watched some videos. Thousands got the message. And right now, them thousands are spreading the message. I don't have to spread the message anymore. Okay. I don't have to say nothing about them. I said what I had to say. You guys know. Y'all take it everywhere. Y'all take that and run it everywhere of what these people are down here doing. Okay. So I don't want to search with these people. I don't want to have nothing to do with these people. I want to be searching with real people. If there's any locals down here today that want to get together and make a search party, get with me, okay? And we will do that, but we are not taking part in any kind of fuckery like that. None whatsoever. These people should be absolutely 100%, without a doubt, ashamed of themselves. Ashamed of themselves. This is a baby. When you're screaming and cussing, telling people you're going to put them in jail, they're here to look for a baby, right there. That's what you get.
Oh my God. I didn't see this part. What the fuck? Maybe he did a whole nother live. And I didn't know. I don't feel like this is the one I seen. Hold on, let me look before we keep going. It's not. Look. Okay, so we need to go in order. So let's go in order, okay? So, because obviously, after this live he did, they went on Twitter and, is I don't know. I guess trying to get them taken down on YouTube is what he's saying. I'll probably go look on Twitter real quick and see while I let this play. But we need to go in the sequence of events. This is the live he did first this morning. This is the one where he was defaming them over and over and over. So apparently they seen this and got upset. So let's listen.
So I'm going to give you guys a few minutes to get into the room. So I'm going to tell y'all what I got to see down here yesterday, what is going on, what I'm hearing this morning, what we're going to be doing today. But I'll give you guys a few minutes to get into the room. I don't know how good my internet here is at this crappy hotel. Okay. So, man, been a crazy one. I see y'all starting to jump in now. Okay. Good morning, guys. So I'm down here in the Nashville, Tennessee area. So I go out yesterday looking for little Seth Rogers. I go around the neighborhood. I went to the construction site. I went to where they were meeting, all the different things. This is what I'm seeing going on here. Since I've been here, I haven't seen the Cajun Army do nothing more than sit in the parking lot with their boat. That's it. And give press conferences. I haven't seen any of these people out here searching for this boy. And let me tell you, some of the not very nice people, okay, not very nice, rude ass people. These people that ride these airboats and they think they're the police. Okay, well, let me tell you, bro, you ain't the police. You're no different than me. You're just a dude out here searching. That's it, right? You're just a dude out here searching. That is an asshole. Okay, you're just an asshole out here searching. If anything, you're running people off that would help look for this kid. Okay, that would look more than y'all looking. One, the kid ain't in the water. Okay, nobody was on a lake. Okay, there ain't no river around. But these people out here thinking they the Don Mega of child searching. Okay, like get real. Where's EquiSearch? Can somebody please call EquiSearch and get some real searchers out here, like people that are really qualified to search for missing kids? Because that's what I would like to see. I would like to go out this morning. It's raining this morning. It's raining pretty good right now, cloudy. I like to go out there and see some EquiSearch out here searching for these kids. We got a bunch of redneck idiots that want to play on toys and be assholes and not look for a kid. They're not even looking. Like there's not one team of them out in the woods anywhere around here. There's not, hey, would you seen them searching? No. Some of the locals don't even know they're here. Okay, like what the? Oh, well, we took part in the Rogers thing. I'm thinking that shit's a scam. When you look into the people, motherfuckers think, hey, their child support. Listen, pay your child support before you go looking for other kids. Okay, you out here not even taking care of your own kids, looking for kids. Make that shit make sense. That'd be the last thing any of them dudes are asshole to me. You say something else to me again, you ain't the police. Okay, you ain't to walk up and say something to me again. I dare somebody. I even dare you. I dare you. So these people down here, the police down here, they need to get on the phone with EquiSearch. They need real searchers out here. They need qualified searchers out here. They don't need a bunch of damn swamp rats, okay? A swamp rat ain't going to find this baby, okay? Because that's what them dudes are acting like out there, just a bunch of swamp rats.
Bro.
Have you never not been around people?
Dolly. Okay, so this is why he took this video down. Because he found out they was tweeting YouTube. I still haven't found those tweets yet. I will let you know if I do. But this is exactly why they're pissed.
Have you never not been around people? Elizabeth, thank you so much. Guys, I don't have my glasses on. I just went in the car and looked for them. I don't know what I did with them right off the bat. I'm just waking up. I was so exhausted yesterday, right? People are like, are you falling asleep on stream? I was like, I'm going to a hotel. Don't worry. I'm tired, But no, I was fine. I made it to my hotel, which was, I don't know. I'm a little ways away from there. 123 likes, 574 in the room. We'll get in the room. We're going to be out hunting in just a minute. I got to take a shower, change clothes. I literally came in the room like this, fell on the bed, slept all night till this morning, till just a while ago, and I woke up. So as soon as I wake up, I'm starting to already hear nightmare stories about these Cajun Army people hitting me up like, well, where are they looking at? Why ain't they in the neighborhoods looking? Why ain't they doing any of these things? Why are they searching like they go to a park to hang out and shit like that? I don't know. I don't know what's going on with these people, but I know they need some legitimate people out here. Okay, I understand these people are volunteers, which I got respect for anybody that goes and looks for kids. I swear I don't care if it's JLR, if it's anybody. Okay, you could be. I would love you to death. You was out here looking for a kid. I don't have any problem with that as long as you're looking, as long as it's not for show, right? Like this media conference is more important than looking for this kid. You didn't find him. So let's call a media conference for a kid we didn't find. Okay. Look, we're gonna have us a conference at 1 o'clock today. What's it on? Nothing. I'm just having one. If they can have them, I can have them. Okay. JR's having a conference at 6. Okay. Make sure y'all don't miss this conference. All right. We're all having conferences today. Nobody from the public's invited. Okay. You can't be there unless you're one of us. Get the hell out of here. Get the hell up our Dodge. Let some professional people look for this kid. I guarantee you, I've done search more than these people have. Okay. Already been down here a day. I left exhausted yesterday. Collapsed on the bed, slept on it. This, I don't think this is no more than donate to the Cajun Navy. That's it. Hit our Facebook, donate. Right. That ain't boots on the ground. That's swamp rats on the water. Okay. That's swamp rats on the water there. These not even ground folks. Get your swamp ass back to the swamp. Okay, Mississippi. Take your ass back to Baton Rouge. Because your ass don't belong in Tennessee. You don't belong on land. You don't belong on land. Okay, so I don't know what these people are or who they are. And it's only like 7 of them. So your big, huge whole search team. Can we get EquiSearch, please? Can everybody in this room please write EquiSearch today? Please just write them today. Look, we're 1,000 deep. We're out here watching what's going on. And it is a joke. It is absolutely a joke. And so many
EquiSearch has already joined forces with them, bruh. Stay updated, my man.
people, you know, they spoke so highly of the Cajun Navy. Oh, they're great. They're one of us. They there. This is Saul. They didn't find Riley. Okay. They were out there riding aircraft, boats, hovercrafts. Who's ever seen look for somebody in a hovercraft? Think about that.
But see, he just streamed them using the airboat looking for Riley Strain. And he was talking about how badass it was and how he liked that view better than from the shore or the other boats. Come on, Dolly.
Oh, he came in on his own dime and brought a hovercraft. A hovercraft. If one person gets in, you drive around and it blows up the water to where you can't see nothing in the water. That's how you go search for a baby in a hovercraft. You could have got out there in a John boat, the water would have stayed calm. You could have got out there in a canoe. You could have got out there in a kayak and looked around. Y'all take a damn hoverboat and go out there and play and act like y'all looking for a kid. An airboat from a swamp. We ain't in the swamps, homie. I mean, I hate to be the bad news. I want to bring the bad news to you. There ain't no swamps around here. This ain't Gator land. You can walk down to the river and you can look. Okay? So, F these dudes, they will never get no more Dolly support. Never, ever, ever. And if anything, you get exposed down here. Okay? Your whole Cajun Navy's going to get. You got too many YouTubers, too many eyes watching what you're doing. Okay? Simple as that. You got too many eyes seeing that y'all sit in the parking lot all day. Too many eyes. That's a whole day that baby didn't get looked for because y'all want to do a damn press conference there, Skip Butler. Yeah, we looked into you. We looked into you. We looked into who we're dealing with. That's what you know. We're sleuths here on the internet. We find out who people are. We find out what people do. We find out what kind of shit people have been involved in. And of course, when y'all started acting like that, y'all showed y'all's cards. Y'all showed your hand. You showed your hand. You should have never did that. And you showed it to YouTube. Nah, not a good thing. Not when the people out there get more views than you. Everybody out there around you has more subscribers than you. Okay.
Okay, I can't find any tweets from the United Cajun Navy to Team YouTube or even to Dolly. I see a bunch of people sharing and retweeting JLR's bullshit about the United Cajun Navy, but I don't see anything he's claiming.
So we have more eyes on us than you do you. And we're just going to call out your bullshit. Because everything I see y'all do fucked up today, I'm calling out. Everything. I'm going to be out there just about 30, 45 minutes really searching, going to the construction sites, digging through dumpsters. All these things that y'all ain't doing. Okay? I just want you guys to be aware of this. When y'all go donate the money, don't go donate shit to them. Okay? Because I haven't seen them do nothing. I ain't seen them do nothing. I seen them play on the water in Nashville. That's it. Call press conferences. And then tell the news after the press conference. Well, if y'all want another press conference, I'll be down at the lake tomorrow to update you on things you've already been updated on. Get out there and find the kids, you lazy bitches. Okay? I didn't travel all. I thought there was going to be search parties. I thought there was going to be search crews. I thought there was going to be people to search with. No. Where's that at? Where's that at? Where's the location? Somebody give me a location where there's
what?
Cajun Army people
Skirt.
Out.
Hold up. Hold on, I gotta redo that. Skirt. Hold up. Excuse me, Tracy. Excuse me. There aren't any. They made a post on Facebook circling a misspelling, and that is it. Are you kidding me? I could have swore he said, which we're going to go back to that video in just a minute. I could have swore he said that they was tweeting Team YouTube about his video. Okay, let's keep going because we got to get to that.
Stay away from the locations they're searching. Well, shit, we ain't got to stay away from nothing then. Because I was in the neighborhood. I was all around the house. I didn't see a soul. Did y'all see anybody? Y'all see anybody when I was walking up and down the street? 343 likes, 1K in this chat. You guys like the video. Now, who else is giving you the real scoop? What they're seeing. Okay? And I'm asking you the question. I'm not just telling you what I've seen. When y'all see me in that neighborhood, did y'all see anybody? Did y'all see one person other than me walking down the street? That lady. And she was a YouTuber. Mama T or something she said her name was. Did y'all catch her name? She was a YouTuber. And she was driving around looking around the area where the boy would have been. Wasn't at the bowling alley having a press conference, okay, in a parking lot that I'm sure that kid's not in that parking lot, okay? And you seen they were there for hours. I don't know. I just wish that they would bring in EquiSearch. Somebody, some legitimate people, some police, or just let these people out here search. Okay? You're sending mixed messages. We want helpers. You pull up in the parking lot like, fuck off. Get off the fucking parking lot before I have you arrested. Dude, pay your child support. Okay? Step the fuck away from my car. Go take care of your kid before you worry about any other kid. You notice what Dolly did before he came here? You notice what I did? I took care of my kid first. Right? I said, I'd have been there. I got my 24-year-old daughter. It's her birthday. I ain't leaving my kid on her birthday. I'm gonna make sure she has a fucking good birthday, and then I'm gonna go look for somebody else's kid. That's what Dolly did. Okay? That's what I did. I made sure my daughter's birthday was over. I booked a fucking ticket to come look for this little boy. So you're gonna be out here looking. Make sure you're taking care of yours back home before you go somewhere else to take care of somebody else's. Okay? Because you ain't taking care of your own shit. You don't need to be taking care of nobody else's shit. Preach. I am gonna preach. I am gonna preach because it's not right. It's absolutely wrong.
Right, Granny.
There's eyes on you. Know that. Okay? There's eyes. I ain't talking about the media. I'm talking about the world. Okay? Real people are watching it. This ain't no fake it for 30 seconds on the media. Oh, we're great, blah, blah, blah. No, because we're watching you. Okay? I got more mind to go follow y'all around and see what y'all do today than going to look for this kid. But you know what? I'm a nice guy. I came here for a reason, and I'm gonna stick to that reason. Okay? But these people are down here. They down here to get spot on the news. Okay? Spot on the news. It's all about likes and clicks on Facebook. Okay? We don't want people down here streaming. What, you don't want people to see what you're doing? You don't want Nancy wants to stream. Nancy Grace wants to stream. I guarantee you right now, Nancy Grace is glad me JR down here streaming it all. She don't want to miss anything. Right? She don't want to miss nothing. She wants to see everything that goes on. What's wrong with transparency in this world? What's wrong with it? What's wrong with transparency? Showing people what's going on. When I do stuff, y'all get to see it. When they do stuff, are you seeing it? Are you seeing it? But you might see them riding around on an airboat. That's it. Where's the people tramping through sticker bushes? Where's the people rappelling down shit? Where's the people digging in the trash? You know, you don't see none of that. You know, you see the police? The landfill searching.
No.
You don't see the police throwing no press conferences.
They're not in the landfill searching. They've searched the landfill. That's done and over with.
You don't see them calling the press out to the landfill every day talking about we moved 3 pieces of trash. We own the case. Sub up our Facebook. You don't see that, okay? Because that ain't what the police do. The police are really out there searching. They're out there digging through trash in the landfill. It's raining its ass off. They probably out there in muddy trash water looking for this little boy while these people sit around and take donations, eat at Chick-fil-A, right? Thank Possum. They'll let Possum search. Well, we want to thank Possum. Possum, okay? That's who they think. Well, we like to think who came out Possum. No normal people gonna come out because y'all act like assholes, right? I told the lady, there's a lady pulled up.
They simply just don't want streamers there. That's it. And they're fine with you being there if you're not going to stream. Because, again, as I've said it before, God forbid you stumble upon a body.
To get flyers to go pass out. But you know who she pulled up to? She pulled up to me, right? And was like, hey, where do I volunteer? Right? Where do I volunteer? Me and my daughter drove like 50 miles to get these flyers, and we want to pass out some flyers. That's what the lady said to me. I said, ma'am, right now, they're over there waiting on the media, and they don't want anybody in that whole parking lot. I mean, I was parked way away from them. And they were really terribly assholes to me when I went up there and tried to help. Okay? And the lady said,
I will, NJ.
Well,
I will.
I'm not going up there, then. Gets in her fucking car and leaves.
I'll message it to her today.
Okay? That was a lady and her kid that wanted to help. Okay?
Or I'll post it on my community
if you were running
page.
people away, if you were running people away, acting like you own something you don't own. This is where my problems lie. Okay, this is where my problems lie with people that think they're the police, that ain't the police. Bro, Skip, I hope you watch this. Skip, you have no more power than me. Okay, the only difference is you're an asshole, and I ain't. Okay. And I did my best to be nice. I tried my best to be nice to you, but you know, I don't give two F's about you. I don't give two F's about the Cajun Navy. I don't give two F's. All I come for is one reason. Where's that baby? The same thing I said to Cody. The same thing. If I see the Proudfoots, then I'm going to say to them, right? I am the voice of Nancy Grace. I'm down here to scream, where's that baby?
Okay, so if that's the case, why didn't he understand that they were trying to take 24 hours and regroup? Because I also know on the flight live he did where he was getting on his flight, somebody was in the chat telling him that UCN didn't want people searching right now. They wanted to do an organized search. And he was like, well, fuck them and what they think. I'll search where I want. So maybe he was told and just didn't care.
And look, right? And look. Like I said, I would on the usual, I would never say nothing bad about searchers. Okay.
It is clear on their Facebook page. It absolutely is.
Something happens to me. Okay. I'll be honest. I probably said I wouldn't want the Cajun Navy looking for me, but I would want everybody looking for me. To be dead honest, even assholes, I would want them looking for me. Okay. But I'd much rather it be some good people, right? Because then when they find you, at least you got some good people that found you, not some asshole.
So because you feel like he was rude to you, which he may have been, again, I don't know. Dolly didn't film it. But because he feels like they were rude to him, that just makes them all bad people and not worth searching for missing children. That's great, Dolly. Come on, man.
I don't know, guys. I just don't even know what to say about it. I'm a little disappointed in what I seen down here. I thought I was gonna get down here. There's gonna be hundreds of people searching for a kid. I ain't really seen that. I ain't really seeing that yet. All right, but I ain't been really out and about yet this morning. Okay, but everything I seen yesterday, it completely disappointed me. Okay, it kind of upset me a little bit. The family has ran. Okay, there's nobody there for the kid. The neighbors were following me around, videotaping me. Okay, like, if you got the time to follow.
The neighbors ran because they were being threatened and because people were showing up outside their house. I wouldn't want people showing up outside my house if, God forbid, a tragedy take place with us. I'd probably go out there fighting people, to be quite frank.
Follow me around and videotape me. You got time to go look for that kid, right? And I wasn't the only person they were following around. They were following that lady around that pulled up to me too. So thank you for gifting the membership there, Regina. I don't have my glasses on. Hopefully we see something different today. And look.
Yeah, Mama.
If they're not getting
what's the point in going and searching around the home? That's what I was asking him in one of his other lives. What's the point? They've checked every nook and cranny within a 5-mile radius of that home. Just like he said he was going to go check the construction site. That shit has been turned over and over. It's time wasted. It's time wasted.
Bunch of media attention, which I only seen a few news cameras out there yesterday. They're probably pulled off of this. Okay, the Cajun Navy, they ain't gonna be here long. You know how they're like, we're on our own nickel. Listen, they're not gonna be here long. They're not. They're here to make a show, and they're here to leave. That's it.
Wow.
They were ready for the Riley one because that was national attention, college student, blah blah blah. We're gonna be all over TV. Everybody will know about our organization. That where's the money going? They don't pay child support. Okay, so that's all I know. And I guarantee you this, Skip, you probably gonna be sitting up in court, right, getting sued by JLR. That man has
JLR can't sue shit. Literally.
Sued more people. I might get sued for videotaping him. My police were talking to him. That's how scared I am. I was about videotaping the man. I was like, should I go videotape JLR? This man might sue me. Okay, we ain't the closest people on YouTube. Okay, this dude might hit me with a damn lawsuit. But Skip,
that's what I said.
Nice to that man.
That's what I said earlier, Nunya. Like, I can like him and disagree. Excuse me, and disagree with his actions. But the fact is, there is a community for this. There is a community for speculation and rumors and nonsense when it comes to true crime cases. People, not necessarily us, but people eat this shit up. Because as soon as he was covering Madeline Soto, he gained a lot of his numbers from the Andrew and Hunter thing, which he already had a lot of numbers. I'm just saying that helped him. And then when he seen the numbers flying in with Madeline Soto, that also encouraged it. So they're just doing what they do. But doing what they do, I mean, I get it, I guess, but I don't agree with it.
You wasn't nice to the man, and that man has a wicked court hand. Like, you won't be searching for anything. You'll be tied up in court for 3 years. Okay?
Good morning, Greg.
I hope he sues you. I hope JR sues the shit out of you. I'll show up and testify on his behalf. Okay? Skip messed up, man. You done pissed JR off. I'm just saying, you left up. You will find
wandering
out.
sub. Hey, Squeaky Wheel.
F around and find out. Skip, you about to find out, bro. You should have been a little nicer to me. I ain't gonna sue you, right? But that other dude, yeah, he gonna sue you. He gonna have you up filing paperwork. He gonna have you hiring a lawyer. You think you behind on child support now? You probably gonna be way behind. Okay?
I
don't know who has a.
I kind of agree with that because not necessarily by kids his own age, but the rest of it I agree with. What I will say is that on Nancy Grace's interview, at the end of it, the founder of the UCN said that they are pretty confident that within the next few days, law enforcement are going to be wrapping this up.
Search dog, but the search dog didn't find shit. Okay, I don't know whose search dog that was. Do y'all see any body being recovered? The dog, 6 dogs alerted. Where's the body? Okay, I told y'all that was bullshit. There's one thing I ain't gonna lie, right? I tell people, just what popping? Like, why not? Okay, you need transparency. You need to really see what's happening. What's going on? That's why I watch lives, right? That's why Nancy Grace watches lives. That's why everybody watches lives. We don't want to see edited footage. We want to see.
Yeah, he did. He did. He's always kind of been upfront about it. I mean, if his moral compass can allow that, that's on him. You know, all I can do is bring awareness and say my opinion, not that it matters to him or anybody else, but my opinion is this is low down and it's dirty.
You be an asshole.
Do you, boo? But it is what it is.
Live. All right, that's what we want to see. We want to be able to judge what's happening right there, right that moment. Live. That's why people tune into me. Guys, I didn't even know this because I was so tired yesterday. I was worried. Y'all see me? I was at the airport at like 3-something in the morning. All right, that's why I look like I was about to fall asleep driving the car. I was so tired. And at some point, I almost nodded off. I was like, oh shit, let me get to a hotel. Right? I had to go in completely 24 hours when y'all see me yesterday. I was on complete.
See, now that I seen the video, Dolly, I know you're lying now because this is the part I was talking about earlier where he was saying he didn't fall asleep. Da, 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 da. Now that I've seen the video, Dolly, I know now you're lying straight to our faces.
Like 3-something in the morning. All right, that's why I look like I was about to fall asleep driving the car. I was so tired. And at some point, I almost nodded off. I was like, oh shit, let me get.
So he just lied to our faces. I almost nodded off. No, bruh, you did nod off.
Let me get to a hotel. Right? I had to go in completely 24 hours when y'all see me yesterday. I was on complete 24 hours, zero sleep, zero. I came in here and passed out on that bed. I didn't even unmake the bed. Okay, it looks like a house cleaner just came in here and cleaned the room, and nothing's touched, nothing. It's almost like they shouldn't charge me, okay, because I didn't touch nothing. I just laid on the bed, never covered up, fell onto the bed,
and they should.
Woke up just a minute ago.
Connie, they absolutely should.
The last thing you want to deal with when you're tired and you're aggravated, is people being assholes. He could have walked up and said, "Hey man, who are you?" I could be like, "Hey, I'm Dolly." Hey, we got a news conference going on right now. If you want to volunteer or anything, come back in about 30 minutes. Let us take care of this, and we'll get it going for you.
But they did, and see, that's what I was saying. Like, if the guy was rude, the way Dolly just explained it would have been a better way to approach the situation. But saying come back in 30 minutes when we're done with this, nah, bruh. They wanted a full 24 hours, not 30 minutes.
And I would be like, okay, dude, y'all be careful. Thanks for being out here. But no, that ain't quite how things went. And from my understanding, JLR recorded the interaction. I wish I could record the interaction for you guys. I guarantee you this: there's 1,800 people. Not one of you dudes will support the Cajun Army after this. Not after what they were saying.
Oh, I absolutely will.
You wouldn't support them. You'll be like, F them dudes. F you, dude. You're a punk bitch. Get out of my face. You're a piece of shit. Okay? You don't want that kid found. You want your spot on the news. Yep. Come on. You don't think I can walk up in front of the news camera and say, look, I traveled here. They put me all on fucking the news. Every news camera. Every time I've been around the news, they want me on the news. I don't go on the news. I went on Court TV once. One time. I could have been on Banfield, Nancy Gray. I could have been on all these things. I haven't. Right? It ain't about the news to me. If I want people to see me, I fire up a live, baby. My lives are doing more than the news in Georgia. Why would I give them people an interview
I agree,
when I'm
Granny.
doing better than they are, than the news channel? AWP, please come. I mean, I know this ain't a water rescue. Anybody. What's the big tank dude? The big dude with the helicopter. He needs to be here. That dude. Anybody know his name? Is it Tank? Something like that? He was searching for Dylan Rounds. That guy. With the helicopters and the real boats and he's a nice guy.
That's okay, Truth Seeker.
Yes, I'm going back out there. I'm going to take a shower, change clothes.
Listen, I understand people may not trust the United Cajun Navy, but what Dolly and JLR are bitching about is it's nonsense, literally.
I'm heading back out. I'm just waking up. I got to get me some breakfast. I'm getting a little bit
all right, so we're going to go to his next
That's it. Thank
one.
you right there.
We're going to go to his next one, the one we were watching, and let's replay it.
So these people are rude. They're really, are you live on YouTube or only Facebook? I'm only live on Facebook right now because they're flagging my videos to Cajun Navy. They're flagging my videos and reporting me on Twitter to YouTube. Okay, because I'm down here telling the truth about what I'm seeing. Okay,
hold up. No,
they don't
that's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie. Yeah, why did I need to mute for that? Yeah, he got raided both houses at the same exact time.
See, went to the Caribbean.
The Caribbean. What about the Caribbean?
Left the country.
Yeah. What?
He left the country.
Oh, he went to the Caribbean.
Yeah.
No. That is not true. Hold on, I'm about to show y'all. Now, they may be flagging his videos, but they are not tweeting Team YouTube on Twitter. I love you too, baby. It doesn't seem like they're very active on Twitter. Their last post was November 28th. So, just wanted to show that really quick. It's exhausting correcting the misinformation.
They don't want the people to know that what really goes on with their organization. But that's why they don't want cameras. They're having a problem with it. They're mad about everybody with the cameras because they don't want to be on camera. Okay, they don't want to be on camera because then they would get shown for what they are. You know, they're this non-profit organization and they ain't doing what they say they're supposed to be doing. Now, that's my opinion. You know, they're not flagging JLR because JLR said he was going to sue them. Okay, they're flagging me. Okay, so they're flagging my videos. So I won't say nothing else about them, guys. And then, you know this, they won't get no support, right? We will blow them up on the internet. They want everybody to know who they are. They'll know who they are.
Me too, loving the laundry. Me too, girl.
Their news, what they're doing today, trying to attack YouTubers instead of out searching for this kid. You got time to be flagging stuff. You got time to be looking for this little kid.
Same, Dolly.
I agree with that. There's no reason if you guys you don't.
Dolly, same, bruh. Same. You sitting here bitching. This is your second video this morning, bitching about UCN, and you could have been out there searching for 2 hours now. You could have been done signed up on UCN's site for volunteering, but now they ain't gonna want you. Actually, you know what? I bet they would still be like, yeah, come on, just don't stream, but come on. Because they want to find this child.
I want to be on camera, you got something to hide. You know, so I took out my video from this morning that said it was a scam because they done flagged it and sent it to YouTube. Okay, so that's the kind of game they're playing. Then, you know, I hate to say it, I guarantee you this: you're gonna wish you hadn't attacked YouTubers when it's all said and done. Okay, you picked a battle with the wrong people, is what you did. Okay, we make sure we clown you for the rest of existence. Okay, for the rest of existence, every little thing you've ever done will be brought out on YouTube. All right. So you flag my videos, report whatever you want to report. I took it down, but that ain't gonna stop it.
That little piece of shit, Tracy.
Thousands got the message. And right now, them thousands are spreading the message. I don't have to spread the message anymore. Okay? I don't have to say nothing about it. I said what I had to say. You guys know. Y'all take it everywhere. Y'all take that and run it everywhere of what these people are down here doing. Okay? So I don't want to search with these people. I don't want to have nothing to do with these people. I want to be searching with real people. If there's any locals down here today that want to get together and make a search party, get with me, okay? And we will do that, but we are not taking part in any kind of fuckery like that. None whatsoever. These people should be absolutely 100% without a doubt.
Have a good day,
ashamed of themselves. This is a baby. When you're screaming and cussing, telling people you're going to put them in jail, they're here to look for a baby, right there. That's what you get from Dolly. That's what you get from Dolly, okay? So hustle somebody else. I can't wait to see JLR have y'all asses up in court. And you're not the Cajun Navy. There's plenty of Cajun Navies out there. It's just everybody wants to be a hustler or scammer. I guess that's the way about doing it is throw that Cajun in there and you can hustle people, you know? So I ain't gonna be intimidated by you. You know what I'm saying?
They sure did, wandering sub.
But don't think you sure did. Platform. You know, I got 1 million platforms. So, and the people already know the message was already delivered. Okay. Everybody knows it's a hustle
yes,
what you're doing
demon. Yes.
So report it to Facebook, report it to YouTube, report it to your fucking grandma. Okay. Y'all fucked up is what y'all did. I think you're gonna realize quickly that y'all done mess with the wrong people. You know, this is also what we do. Okay. And we have a lot more people that follow us than follow you. All right. So I think the majority of the masses are going to believe what they're told by two different people that don't talk to each other. Okay. So if JR is over there screaming the exact same thing I'm screaming, what does that tell you? Me and JR have never sat in the same room, ain't never had a conversation. It tells you it's legit. Okay. That's what it tells you. It tells you without fact it's legit. They're watching videos. They're watching my videos.
He said they're flagging him, so he wasn't going to talk about them no more. That's the reason he took his last video off of YouTube. But here he is still slandering them.
Okay. Because my video showed it. You know, my video showed it. These dudes, why would you treat somebody like that? Why did y'all treat me like that? Okay. You wouldn't have to be reporting it to Twitter.
I agree.
Right now, if y'all hadn't treated me like that. I'm a nice guy. I would have never came up and disrespected any of y'all. Ever. Never in a day would it have happened. Y'all going to shit on me when I pull up to want to help and then go report me to YouTube? And y'all supposed to be some good organization that helps people? You turn away people that want to help? Get the hell out of here. Talking about they're making money. What are you making? What are you making? Y'all take donations, okay? And not only do you take donations, but everybody's there free. All your volunteers are free, but y'all are still taking money. Still taking money. So I ain't trying to hear that shit. Oh, they're taking money, bad YouTubers. Y'all are taking money, okay? Please look at the most recent post on the Facebook page called Cajun Army 2016. They are the real deal and have a lot of say about the UCN. That's good because I'm gonna report them to the real United Cajun Navy. Okay, to the real Cajun Navy. Y'all are getting reported. Okay, y'all getting reported. JR is probably gonna sue you. Okay, you're getting reported. You got seen. Okay, y'all could have handled things totally different, totally unprofessional ass.
You're being detrimental to yourself right now.
Y'all made social media suicide. Okay, they made social fucking media suicide is what they just did. Yeah, they really reported me to YouTube. Said I spelled Cajun wrong. Okay, like I don't know how to spell Cajun. I don't have my glasses.
No, ma'am. Leslie Rogers, we ain't gonna do that. You know better than that over here with me. You know I like Dolly. But just because I like somebody don't mean that I'm blind to the fuck shit that they do. And what he's doing right now is fucked up. He's pissed they didn't want him there because he was wanting to live stream while they searched. They clearly on their website asked for 24 hours to organize a search. They asked clearly that if you wanted to volunteer to search, that you sign up on their website. He chose not to do that. He chose to ignore that and then be upset. You don't get to do that. It ain't because, I mean, a lot of people in my chat probably don't like Dolly. That's where I originate from, calling this bullshit out. But compared to what I was calling and how I was calling him out a year and a half ago, miss me with it, Leslie. I can still like somebody and not defend their bullshit. Sorry.
See, I dropped and looking yesterday. When I was out looking, when I was out canvassing the area while they were sitting in the parking lot doing media ops, I lost my glasses. Okay. So we're dealing with that type of shit. Okay. The family ran. Yet look, Seth, the biological dad, you're the only one in this that I feel sorry for. I do. I just, you don't deserve to lose your son. You don't probably deserve any of the shit that's going on right now. You don't.
The mom and stepdad don't deserve to lose him either. Again, have you I haven't seen Seth's paperwork being pushed out the same way Chris's was. I haven't seen his past being brought up, and his past is worse than Chris's. So what's up, Dolly? If you're going to report all of it. Same goes for JLR. Report all of it. It's floating around out there in the Facebook groups. Just saying. Does his past make him guilty? Absolutely not. I'm just saying what's good for the goose is good for the gander. Y'all have drugged these parents, the mom and the stepdad. Y'all have constantly been saying that they are guilty with no evidence of there being such a thing. And yet Seth's got just as crazy shit flowing around and not one of y'all have reported on it. Make that make sense.
Man, you let some pretty bad people come aboard. That ain't very nice. Hello? Oh, yeah, this is Cody because I seen him this call.
Okay,
Oh, okay,
I get that, Leslie. I get that. I said numerous times on this stream, listen, if the dude was rude to Dolly, that was uncalled for. But to go on a 2-day rant about it, that is not helping Sebastian.
Okay. Well, I'm in the middle of the live stream. All right, let me see. All right, that was my kid. All right, yeah, don't even call them that. Don't even call them that because I don't think they're legit. I don't think they're legit. Okay. Of course they cancel search today. Now it doesn't stop raining. It's sprinkling. Okay. So they stopped the search because of some sprinkling. They're swamp rats, right? Ain't they swamp rats? Don't they work on the water? They worry about getting wet. They worry about getting hey, melting. It ain't a electric storm out there. It ain't lightning. If you were swimming in a pool right now, they wouldn't even kick you out. Okay. They wouldn't even kick you out.
This is not me having a personal problem with them. Like, I still love PJ. I still like Dolly. I think PJ's a wonderful person. This is just me having an opinion. And my opinion goes back to the same opinion that it was during Quentin Simon. Why do all this? No, you're not sitting out there causing chaos in front of a house. I'm grateful for that. I'm 100% grateful for that. But you have sat here for 2 days bitching about UCN. Who cares? Go fucking search. That's what you're there for. Who cares about UCN or UCN? Go do it. Go search. Period.
Swimming pool right now with the rain that's out there. They'd be like, ain't lightning. There ain't no lightning in the sky. What are you scared of? That water drop would kill you, homie? Pay your child.
Yeah, he wasn't rude to JLR.
Bunch of bullshit, guys.
JLR likes to put out there that same dude that approached Dolly was rude to him, but when you watch JLR's video, the dude wasn't rude at all. Open your eyes, people.
That's what it is. So if you're wondering where my video went on YouTube, I took it down. Okay. That way, when YouTube goes to look and see what these people are crying about.
I was wondering.
Okay. But don't think
you were fucking
1 minute,
with me.
y'all ain't gonna be exposed. Okay. And I can tell you now, JLR ain't gonna take his video down. All right, he's gonna do way more plays than me anyway. So and then when people don't believe JLR, I'm gonna back him up 100%. That is exactly what happened. And JLR is telling people exactly the truth.
Yeah, I know, NJ. I know.
Look up CJ's Crime Concepts. Is that what that says? Guys, I don't have my glasses on right now. So if anybody's out there and they're searching, tell them to get with me. I'll come meet up with them. As long as they're not assholes. You know what I'm saying? This whole stuff that's going on
I agree, Days.
with the whole, these searchers out here that ain't real searchers.
Thank you,
And I was
Shambles.
pulling for them to come out here too. I was like, man, I hope they go look.
I
And then
said
come to
what
find
I
out they're not-
said.
They don't seem to be legit. Allegedly,
Yep.
for entertainment purposes only. Okay, how about that?
How
They
about
don't seem to be
that?
legit. And they know not only us YouTubers here, but there's more YouTubers on the way. The media had to learn the hard way. Okay, the media, the real media, they had to learn about us YouTubers the hard way. They realize there's nothing they can do. They can't stop it. It's taken over. Live entertainment is where it's at. People don't want clipped up news. They want to see what's happening in real time so they can determine for themselves what the hell is going on. People don't trust the media. The media had to learn that the hard way. Now media is cool to me. They used not to be so cool. But now they're like, hey, what's up, YouTuber? You know what I'm saying? I think some of these people are going to have to find out the same way that, you can't stop the cameras. If you got to hide from the cameras, you're hiding what you're doing. Okay? There should be transparency. It's been a media. Let's take the media out on the wind boat. Okay? Let's take the media out on the wind boat. I thought y'all were using the wind boat to search for missing kids, not ride around the media so y'all can give interviews to talk about this organization so y'all can try to raise money and not do nothing. I mean, that's my opinion. Okay? That's just my opinion on it. And just don't send them dudes ever to look for me. Okay? My daughter just got off the phone with my daughter. If she went missing right now, I wouldn't want them people looking for my kids.
Okay. This is the same regurgitated shit over and over. So we're going to exit out of this one. And I'm going to show y'all the video he's talking about where they said he misspelled something. Hold on. Let me go back. There it is. When clickbaiters can't even spell Cajun. Sebastian Rogers Hunt, do not let Cajun Navy look for me. Wow. Not even looking. So they called him out on that post. And then, of course, okay, Miss Robin, if you're in here, Sonia, if you're in here, leave. Leave, babies, because we going over the next one. I'm going to give y'all a second to get out of here because I really, truly do enjoy y'all and I respect y'all. Yeah, same, Becca. Same. And that's okay. And I don't have to drag him for filth like I used to do to prove a point of how he's going about things the wrong way with certain situations. I feel like because I like him, I can approach it in a different way. I don't want to be hateful. I don't want to be rude. I don't want to do that. I don't know. Let's see. I don't know. SoFlo. All right, Miss Robin, you gone? I know you ain't gonna answer if you're gone, so go on, girl.
Case was produced by social media content creators, two TikTokers out there that actually found legit information related to Riley Strain, despite law enforcement efforts. Okay, period. That's just all there is to it. I'm not making those facts up. Those facts are made up for us with the actual facts, right? So I'm not making this stuff up. This is the truth. And so they were already there. They've got a name of going around and helping with natural disasters and looking for people and finding them and stuff like that. And God bless them for that. I'm not going to criticize them for that. What I am going to criticize them for is you don't call law enforcement on your searchers. I've got people out there that are content creators, that are searchers, that have done hundreds of searches before, and they're getting cops called on them by the Cajun Navy. We don't play that shit. So Cajun Navy.
Bruh, yeah, we do. If Cajun Navy wants to call the cops on them because they are on federal property and they don't want streamers on that federal property, they have the right to do so.
Will not be getting, I'm not going to be promoting them. As a matter of fact, we've looked into their situation. This is not the first time they've done this. Do you know that they tried to put protective orders on 8 volunteers that denounced some of their practices? They tried to go after them legally. Volunteers that had something to say about the Cajun Navy's practices out there in the field, and they tried to shut them up.
Well, I mean, if those 8 people are anything like JLR and what Dolly's doing right now, I don't blame them at all. Gang, gang, Cajun Navy, what's up, baby?
So we're finding out a lot of stuff, a lot of unsavory things about the Cajun Navy and their practices, not only their search practices, but their volunteer coordinations and stuff like that. They're not doing very good on calling police. They're calling police on Dolly. They're calling police on JLR. I don't even care about JLR, right? I mean, whatever. He's hurt me. I got no love for him, right?
Yeah, Go tell Aunt Mary your problems, JLR.
So I could give two shits about him, but it's not even about him. It's about the principle of the matter. The principle of the matter is if JLR went to jail, I would be on a flight. I wouldn't even be waiting for my car. I'd be up there with my bullhorn at that police department because we have a right to be there. We're searching. I'm not asking for permission. And if anybody wants to,
you have to ask permission on private property, love bug. Just so you know. See, I feel like right now Betty's streaming this without having all the info as well. Like, come on, girl.
To hinder my or harass me or my right to move freely in Tennessee, we're going to have a lot of problems there. I don't answer to the Cajun Navy. I'm not going to answer to law enforcement. I conduct myself in a lawful legal manner, and I hopefully everybody's.
This bitch just said she's not going to answer to law enforcement. What? I'm going to smoke whatever I want. I'm smoking a cigarette, Voices. One of my husband's cigarettes. Get your dick off me.
Stays out of my.
Speaking of, let's just have a little relief here. Betty. Betty, you know what you could use? You know what you could use, girl?
You gonna take that dick? You gonna take that dick, huh? I'm gonna pop off a piece of my dick.
Just for some comedic relief. I'm sorry.
Way, I'm not going to be in anybody else's way, so there's no reason for anybody whatsoever to stop anything I'm doing. So hopefully Proudfoot's parents don't come after me or come out of their house and talk to me like they talk to Dolly Vision, because that mom is going to be crying by the time I'm done with her. And I pray to God that the Cajun Navy doesn't call the cops on me. If they do, I'm going straight to social media. But I will tell you right now, they will never be supported by this channel. We're not going to be doing fundraisers for them. We're not going to be telling our audience to go out there and support this organization. We're doing none of that. And they did this all by themselves. I had high hopes for them. But one thing we don't do is we don't call cops on people out there trying to help search for a boy. And despite what they think, it was social media and content creators like me that actually wanted them to come out there. Now I'm saying I made a mistake. I will never call on the Cajun Navy ever, ever, ever again.
I don't think they care, girl.
They're going to turn this into a hot mess. And for Mr. Flag, when I get out there, you don't have to worry about getting my attention. My cameras won't be on you, man. They won't be on you at all. I could give two shits what you say or where you're going or what you're doing. This is what I'm
saying. To who? Who is she talking? Hold on.
The Cajun Navy ever, ever, ever again. They're going to turn this into a hot mess. And for Mr. Flag.
Oh, the founder of Cajun Navy.
When I get out there, you don't have to worry about getting my attention. My cameras won't be on you, man. They won't be on you at all. I could give two shits what you say or where you're going or what you're doing. This is what I'm going to say to the Cajun Navy. I'm going to be out there searching for this boy. If you would like,
they're so heartbroken.
I'm happy to do so, but I don't answer to you. I want to make sure that that's clear. I do my own thing. I'm perfectly capable of reading a map. I'm perfectly capable of searching for this boy. I'm not looking for evidence. I'm looking for a human being. I'm not doing.
Are you perfectly capable of knowing when you're on private property, or does somebody have to let you know? Or do you have to see a sign, maybe?
Research. I'm doing a search. So I'm doing my search wherever I identify my place.
Hey, Steph.
If that happens to bump into the Cajun Navy and you want to call the cops on me, buckle up, Buttercup. Because
yes,
I
girl.
have no problem.
Yes, girl. Yes, for the content and spreading awareness on your bullshit. I'm down for it. Take your ass out there, and I'm gonna stream every second of it.
I have no problem causing you some major dysfunction, and you're not going.
People need to know that this is not okay. She's already planning to go down there and start shit. Now, how does that help Sebastian? How does it? The difference is, you know what? How does me streaming it help Sebastian? It doesn't. It brings awareness for maybe the next parents that have a missing child that y'all zone in on. But the difference is, I don't claim to be helping Sebastian. I claim to be sitting my fat ass right here. That's what I claim.
Going to endanger me, and you're not going to tell me what I can and cannot do. You're not going to tell me where I can and cannot go. I'm not playing those games. I'm not having a pissing contest with the Cajun Navy. I'm Bullhorn Betty. I'll do whatever I damn well please, as long as it's within the law. When a law enforcement comes and tells me, well, now I got to question law enforcement because I watch them engage in unlawful practices myself. So Hendersonville, I'm coming. I'm coming to search for a boy. So
how's she going to search if her car's messed up?
Hopefully you guys.
Is she flying? She might be flying.
Guys have respect for me. Hopefully you guys have respect for my profession, but I really don't give a rat's ass whether you do or not. Just stay the fuck out.
For her profession.
My way. That's all I really care about. Just stay out of my way. Let me do my thing. I'm not there to cause harm. Not there. Oh, and this is another thing. The Proudfoots. They said that they're leaving because they got threats that people were going to be outside their house. No, what you did, you got trolled by hate channels. So
No, ma'am. You are misinformed. You are misinformed. See, this is why me and Betty could never get along. See, the difference is I like Dolly, but I disapprove of his actions. I don't like you, and I disapprove of your actions because you're just vile, man. Like, you don't do the research. You don't pay attention. You know, fuck all.
So what the hate channels do, what they're doing now, and I did confirm this, is they're now utilizing law enforcement resources. Yes, and you know what hate channels we're talking about.
Oh, she confirmed this. What hate channels is she talking about? Because it ain't me. I don't think it's Queen. So what other hate channels? What other hate channels is she talking about?
And yes, it's the same people utilizing law enforcement resources for their petty YouTube BS. Remember when they used to come out and say, oh my God, Betty's taking law enforcement resources, and they were manipulating their audience because they were the ones that were actually calling law enforcement, utilizing those resources unnecessarily. Well, guess what they're doing again? That is right. These hate channels are absolutely utilizing law enforcement resources during an investigation of a 15-year-old kid for some petty bullshit, YouTube bullshit. Can you believe that? Can you believe that? I am so ashamed of them. I can't even, like, it is expected because they've been doing it the whole time.
You know, fuck all, girl.
Say it was all Bullhorn Betty. Well, I'm not even in town. So what is their excuse now? They can't hide because they're the ones that have been blowing up the law enforcement's phone, and I'm happy to.
Oh, she's referring possibly to the ship. Okay, thank you for that.
To get the chief of police on the channel to tell you that. That these channel members on YouTube are literally wasting resources, law enforcement resources, in an active search
Nothing,
investigation.
Granny.
Where is the outrage?
Ooh, SF.
Where's
Yeah, it could have been SF.
Good morning, Betty. Have you heard and seen cargo ship Dolly took out to Francis Scott Bridge 1:30 a.m. and multiple? No, I didn't hear that. Oh, Tammy, I'm going this live, right? It's not because I'm it's the smackdown Cajun Navy. It's to put them in their place and let them know, no, you don't rule me. I mean, you may think you do, but I promise you don't, and we'll make sure that that's correct.
Oh, so this live was only to show the Cajun Navy what a badass Bullhorn Betty is. Okay, got it. Okay, sure, Jan.
I would like to work with them. I'd like to be nice with them. Actually, not even work with them. I don't need to be in their group. I don't want to be in their group, right? I don't think that they know what the hell they're doing. So I'm not going to be associated with them. So I'm going to be doing.
Tracy, didn't you say they're trained in FEMA? Are you, Betty? I doubt it.
Doing my own thing out there, searching for Sebastian Rogers on areas that I think that he could possibly be at. It may be miles and miles away from them. I don't know. I don't know where they are, nor do I really give a shit.
Maybe she does.
This whole idea that their shit don't stink. I'm not a jealous person. I really don't care what people do. My only problem is when I've got people sending me articles about how the Cajun Navy keeps calling law enforcement on their own searchers. And when they don't like what their searchers are doing, or when their searchers are calling them out on their bullshit, they go and start taking out protective orders and trying to have those searchers arrested. That's the problem I have.
There you go. Tracy put it in the chat. Yes. Formerly trained FEMA rescue and location. Are you, Betty? Are you FEMA trained? Let me know.
No, I'm not associating
My comments are open.
myself with the Cajun Navy at all. And if you don't believe me, go do a Google search, because these are legit articles that were sent from me by legit publications. This is a legit situation that the Cajun Navy consistently does.
She just said legit 3 times.
It happened in 2017, 2018. There was one in 2019. I even think there was an article from 2021. Like, I want nothing to do with the Cajun Navy. Literally nothing. I don't want to be around them.
And they're probably all disgruntled YouTubers like yourself.
Associated with them. I don't want to stand next to them. I don't want to interview with them. I don't want anything from them. You know what I want from them? I want them to quit calling cops on the searchers, and I want nothing to do with them. And I want them to stay out of my way. That's what I want from them. Yeah, I have a funny feeling that this is going to backfire on the Cajun Navy, and that flag guy just probably ruined.
I don't think so,
because there's not a social media content creator that's
so,
going to be supporting their organization when you're calling cops on two of our major people from YouTube, and you're talking about you're violating freedom of the press. You're violating people's constitutional rights. So I'm a constitutionalist. Sorry, Cajun Navy, you're telling me that you're a bunch of military and law enforcement, and yet you intentionally and willfully violate people's constitutional rights. then you're not anybody I want to be associated with. Did you get your car? No, Audrey, I did not. Got a call from the mechanic. I already called Justin. I'm not getting my car back. You know, I was supposed to get back Friday, didn't get back Friday. I was supposed to get back Monday, didn't get it back Monday. They're saying Wednesday. I should have it Wednesday, but I have a funny feeling I'm not even going to have my car back. It's going to be 3 weeks before I have it. So, you know, it's one of those things. If somebody's personating Morbid, stop. Morbid is a...
Oh, he's all over the place,
Grinch
Betty.
mod
It's
here,
the
so
fake
you're a fucking idiot for
Morbid.
impersonating him. Thank you. I see you. I didn't know you were up this early. I just realized I see you was in the chat and she was quick. She was quick. Yeah, we don't impersonate people, and actually, I think you need to report whatever account's impersonating. Are you going? Yeah, Teresa, I'm going to Tennessee. I'm just still down. My car's not back. He called me yesterday and said he could that the catalytic converter's done, but the ABS module's not back in from the rebuilder. That's what was taking the longest, is because they have a person that rebuilds them. Oh, he had to ship it off there to have it car right back. And so I finally was like, I can go pull her and it should get you. And I'm thinking, you know, he's like, I mean, yeah, I don't know what I'm getting. I don't, you know, I'm not going to put something in there that my preventative maintenance is, so I'm not doing it. Isn't it funny? This person, it's one person up on the wrong side of the bed and just can't control their behavior. They think it's hilarious to troll because they're a childish idiot. That's, and let me just tell you, whoever's doing it, I really do wish you would seek some medical attention.
I kind of feel like you're trolling us right now, Betty. Is that what's going on?
Because what you're exhibiting are, you know, behaviors that normal people don't exhibit. So if you're doing that, it's probably because you got a problem. And if you have the problem,
I know, NJ. I know.
So maybe you can help. It'll probably make you a happier person too. You know, we're all about inspiring people. When I see, you know, especially mental health issues that are going unchecked, you know, I'd like to help. So if you need any assistance in any way,
Oh my God, she just told that troll that she would help pay for their mental health care.
if you'd like maybe a good counselor,
Ditto, Betty, ditto.
or something, just let me know what area you're in, and I'm happy to provide you a reputable clinician, psychologist, or whatever you need. You know, I don't want you to be in misery, and clearly you're a miserable person if you get your kicks off of coming into somebody's chat and impersonating somebody else. You know, that's just not normal behavior. It's not even childish behavior. It's these people that really do need to seek help. Exactly. It's not up to them. And not only that, but you can't tell other people what they can and cannot do. You can't say, oh, you're part of my search, but no, they're saying, this is what they're saying. They're saying on one hand, they don't want everybody just willy-nilly doing their own search. On the other hand, they're telling us if we're going to do a search, we need to do it with them and we need to follow their rules. Listen, dude, you don't own me. I don't know who the fuck this Cajun Navy is. I don't.
Oh, girl. I feel some past trauma coming up here since we're all medical professionals now.
You need a cigarette.
I need this lighter too. Yeah, thank you. Grab my lighter out of the truck. Oh. Yeah, just grab me a pack. Put them in the mailbox.
Okay.
I love you. You give me a Zero Monster too.
Mm-hmm.
I love you.
Is my wallet in the truck too?
No, I think your wallet's on the table.
No.
Like, I feel some kind of past trauma here. Like, she is super upset about feeling like she's being owned. Just saying. Watch this again.
Hey, this is what they're saying. They're saying on one hand, they don't want everybody just willy-nilly doing their own search. On the other hand, they're telling us if we're going to do a search, we need to do it with them and we need to follow their rules. Listen, dude, you don't own me. I don't know who the fuck this Cajun Navy is. I don't really give a shit. But you're not going to tell Bullhorn Betty what they can and cannot do and where they can and cannot go. I'm an American citizen that pays tax.
She said you cannot tell Bullhorn Betty where they can't. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord.
This is the last time I checked. The Cajun Navy hasn't paid a fucking thing for Bullhorn Betty. So unless you're paying my bills, you ain't my daddy, right? You ain't my sugar daddy or my daddy daddy. And if you ain't my sugar daddy and you ain't my daddy daddy, you ain't telling this girl what she can and cannot do. I want to be very, very clear before we go out there that the Cajun Navy understands. I don't answer to them.
They don't care. They're not watching you. Their goal is to find Sebastian, and y'all are wreaking havoc for this child.
I want to make sure law enforcement understands I don't answer to them either. If I'm following the law and you come and harass me, I will file a complaint against your ass. Period.
Ooh.
I do not play. I'm not going out there for problems, but there's problems being created.
I mean, it seems
if you don't
like
want problems, don't create them.
It seems like you are going out there for that. Like you're expecting it. You're wanting it. That's what it seems.
Problems. And the Cajun Navy is going out of their way to create additional problems. Fuck you, Cajun Navy. There, I said it.
Well, fuck you too, Bullhorn Betty. There, I said it.
I said it. You guys are gonna have to hate me for it.
That's what I said,
But when I
Tracy.
see two people having to deal with law enforcement because they're out there trying to help, and when I find out it's because of the Cajun Navy, bitch, you please pull that shit with Bullhorn Betty. Like I said, I will take my bullhorn, and you will be spitting out sequins from my bullhorn for the next year. I was saying I'm going out there. I don't need bail money. I don't do anything wrong. I don't know. The Cajun Navy's out there. Maybe we need to have bail money. Who knows? They might be calling them on Bullhorn Betty because I might be a little too close to their search group recording. Oh shit! That's great. All the YouTubers are uniting to find exactly. And you know what? It's sad that this Cajun Navy is throwing volunteers in.
But do you even vote, bruh?
Social media out. Trust me, we will never be asking. I can tell you this is going to backfire like fuck on them. Excuse my language this morning. I know you guys don't like it. My channel doesn't. That TikTok has more of an appetite for my language than YouTube. But seriously, I mean, what?
And
Ain't
see,
gonna hate you.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna take this down because
I'm
I hate
out there-
having
I'm
his
going out there
picture over
to help.
her.
I'm not going out there to be a slave or to
So
answer
nasty.
I don't know. I'm just like scratching my head. And the can you imagine if I coordinated a search? Oh, by the way, they didn't coordinate the search. The search party was all there, and they were invited in. And when they were invited in, they broke the whole entire search party up. They kicked the volunteers out. Are you there to help this boy or get clout? Who's really in it for the click and the view, Cajun Navy?
Excuse me? No, she didn't. No, she didn't. She did, guys. She did.
Asking for a few hundred friends. I'm not gonna be nice. I'll treat them nice if they treat me nice, but they pull that shit. I'm telling you, I have a pop mouth. You know, when you get under my collar and I'm hot under my collar and you come at me like that, I will go slap off on you. Do they not know that? I'm not a Dolly Vision. I'm not a JLR. I'm not. When you start coming at me like that, I'm not going to say yes, ma'am, and no, sir. I'll tell you to go fuck yourself.
Oh.
So I don't know. I'm not trying to cause problems, but it seems like the Cajun Navy's already out there causing problems with people. There's a link that I want to send you about the Cajun Navy. Lenny Bean, send it to me at bullhornbetty@gmail.com. But I can tell you, I've already got a message of stuff on them. Hold on, I'll type this in. I mean, you can just go in here and people were sending me articles all day yesterday telling me about the Cajun Navy, and I'm like,
listen, what? I've got an article. I googled them, and within look, let me show you. Okay, I googled them, and 2 links down, I clicked on this one. It said Cajun Navy warning. The Better Business Bureau warns of the differences in dozens of organizations with Cajun Navy in the title. I feel like they are seeing things like this and saying, oh, well, this must be one of those groups that's pretending to be the Cajun Navy. No, this is the real deal. They were out there with Riley Strain, and they left Riley Strain to come help with Sebastian. And y'all are super ungrateful because you want to stream it. How dare you?
How did we not hear about the protective orders? Hold on, let me put protective orders. I want you guys to read this.
Oh, okay. She's going to tell us about the protective orders.
Oh, this is a 2021. 2022, 2023. United Cajun Navy founder settles cyber stalking case in Baton Rouge. Key sector search volunteers volunteer fires back at United Cajun Navy for claims of extortion and cyber stalking. Let's just keep reading. Let's go ahead and read this stuff.
That's not necessarily the right one. I just showed the Better Business Bureau's information on how they're warning people that there are others out there pretending to be the United Cajun Navy. You just can't fix stupid, I swear.
You know what? Cajun Navy wants to be a dick. Okay. Meet social media, Cajun Navy. You know that place that you want to denounce and say
I know, right?
As good as mainstream media. Okay, gotcha. So, Baton Rouge, 19th District Court judge denied Todd Terrell, the founder of United Cajun Navy, a personal protective order against lead volunteer in Sea Corps power search efforts. When the United
Oh,
Cajun Navy ended its part in the search for missing Sea Corps Power crew members, it noted
Tracy said it is the right one.
accusations from volunteers. Imagine that. And Todd Farrell filed a personal protective order toward most of the vocal volunteers. You see a history here? They ask for volunteers, and then they try, if anybody comes out after them or says anything, they want to shut them up through court action. Well, let me tell you, Cajun Navy, I'm the one to tango if you want court action. Okay? Happy to oblige. Others may have been unsuccessful, but I don't plan to be, DeRuin said confidently as he enters the East Baton Rouge Parish Courthouse. The attorney Gabe Duhan said it was the 9th or 10th personal protective order the founder of the United Cajun Navy has filed against individuals.
It's already being turned into
Cajun
that
Navy,
shambles.
your history ain't all that swell there, buddy. Let's see what this one is. This is July 13th. That's all around there. Let's see what this one is about. United Cajun Navy leader alleges extortion, cyber stalking. So he's saying that the searchers are extorting him and cyber stalking
Okay, Kate.
Well, maybe it's your conduct that gets you guys so much attention. You know, maybe that's what it is. Maybe if you weren't such dicks to everybody, maybe you wouldn't have problems from your own volunteers. Just spitballing over here, Cajun Navy. I don't know. So let's see what this one. This is from 2019. Let's see what this one. United Cajun Navy hearing indicts after potential criminal allegations are raised in court. Cajun Navy President Tom Terrell said the organization is dead in the water after 8 people cyber-stalked and harassed him. Well, now you got the attention of millions. Do you really want to keep pissing social media off? Doesn't sound like you've been tangoing well with social media. Now we kind of understand their disdain for social media because they're dicks. And when they're dicks, social media bites them in the ass. Social media needs to quit supporting these people. These people do not support social media whatsoever. United. Terrell.
All right. We're going to stop that because there's, you see it. She's planning on going down there and causing chaos. She's planning, and the trip is just to stream. It's just to stream. This is what they did in the Quentin Simon case. The proof is in the pudding. Is someone going to tell her? Robin Rogers, I respect you. I respect that you are going through something with your missing grandson, but you have also taken part in coming on here and talking about Chris Proudfoot and Katie Proudfoot. That's not what we are discussing right now. We are discussing the people coming there to exploit your grandchild missing. I don't live there. I can't be there. There's no way I can do anything but spread awareness. And that is what I'm doing, respectfully. That isn't the founder of United Cajun Navy. Todd is. I've had respect. Bless mama, I've had respect this whole live stream. I've done nothing but talk about how this child needs help, not chaos. Prayers to you that you get some answers. That's all I can really say. Oh, Lord. So she's planning on leaving what, tomorrow? I get it. Emotions are high. I get that. But when you have taken part in causing some of the chaos, I really don't need anybody coming to my live stream and trying to make it seem like I'm doing something wrong. That's just not how it's going to happen. Right. I've been standing up for the parents. All right. Well, it's almost time for me to go back to work. So I appreciate you all for being here, and I hope you enjoyed the stream. Hopefully we can keep our fingers crossed that these people going down there for the wrong reasons, I don't know, maybe they'll get I don't know, maybe like a glimpse of sense, like a want, maybe a want to do better and to not exploit this child. That's what I hope for. And I send prayers to Katie and Chris and Seth and Robin. I send prayers to all the family and friends, and I just hope that we get some answers soon on where this baby is. Thank y'all for being here. I appreciate you, and I will catch you on the flip side. Bye.